I'm good whatever you guys are.
I have to bear with my setup here. I'm not the fancy tech one.
I don't have a fancy tech thing either. So.
Oh.
Is Debbie's face going to be live with us?
Deals are so good.
Whoa. I'll have to turn it down. Sorry. We're live? We're live.
You're live. Deb, you're going to get on camera, right? Okay.
She's working on it. I guess she's working on it, right?
Just wanted to make sure.
It's not going to just be our mugs.
She would not shy away from being like, oh, just can't get the camera to go.
It's broken.
There she is. Hi, ladies. I missed your faces.
Trying to get my...
I'm good. It's cold here. It's getting like super windy. So if my house starts to shift, it's like hitting the side of our house like crazy tonight.
Oh,
but
man.
Yeah.
How cold is it up there right now?
Hey, Sandra.
Well, I mean, I would think with the wind chill, we're like under 30 degrees. So yeah, not fun. Hi, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra. Yeah, reasons I moved to Florida for 500.
Yeah.
But, my friends in New York, they got a snowstorm the other night. It was like Saturday night, I think. And they messaged me. They're like, just in case you want to hop on a plane, bring the kids. And I was like, she sent me like, a video of in front of her house. And I was like,
yeah,
I just miss how it's just so silent.
It's pretty it's for a moment.
Right.
You have a moment to catch it. And then it turns into
it's coming, and then once it's there, it's not pretty anymore.
Yeah. And if you have to travel anywhere within it, it's not fun at all.
Yeah, and then once it's dirty piles in the parking lot, it's not pretty anymore.
It's like a Bette Midler song, From a Distance.
From a distance, yeah, Debbie. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, now that I don't have to travel anywhere in it, I don't mind it. Like if I can sit here in my sunroom and watch it come down outside my window, like
right,
that's perfectly fine with me. I don't have to go anywhere in it. But when I used to have to go into work every morning and like that would have been, if I was still doing that, I would probably be encouraging my husband to move.
Clean up your car and I used to live in Albany trying to find parking and hoping your car didn't get buried overnight and
no thank you. Well, Debbie, what are you sewing? I didn't find out what you were sewing. Should we share what we're sewing tonight?
So I am sewing the Last Minute Leslie as well. I don't know why. Listen, I don't know how cameras work.
Okay.
I gotta look that way to see you, but my actual camera's over here, so it's a whole.
You're fine. Cool. So we're all sewing the Last Minute Leslie.
Yes.
This is my first time
to sew a giant EBTM. That was my original plan and goal.
Right.
But I lost the measurements.
Oh no.
And I wasn't feeling well enough to look for them, and I already have a Last Minute Leslie kind of already cut.
Right.
Like, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, this is my first time ever making one, so I'm excited. I've had the pattern for a while and just haven't done it, so this was the perfect excuse to do it.
Nice. Hey, Rebecca. And Rebecca would like to know
what Rebecca.
Your definition of upstate New York is.
Yeah,
don't get started. Don't do it.
I was going to say, Rebecca, my daughter's in upstate New York, and she's in Paul Smiths, which is right above Saranac Lake. So it's like an hour.
Upstate New York.
Yeah, it's like an hour from the Canadian border. And we were talking to her this weekend and speaking about cars and like where to park. She said that her college campus has not plowed their parking lot because they've been getting so much snow. Now she has 4-wheel drive, so she's like, Mom, I can just like drive right over it. But like she's had to like help several of her friends dig out like feet of snow from behind their cars just to be able to like get out. So we always joke around with her, like when my son will say like how cold it is down here, and she'd be like, "You have no clue, like you have
Right.
no idea."
Oh yeah, I've gotten my car stuck, like trying to get out and trying to be lazy and not like shovel all of the little snowbank out of the way, and like got my car like stuck up on it
Yeah,
like an idiot. Yeah,
yeah.
it's a bad scene.
It's gorgeous in like true upstate New York with the lakes and like just the mountains, and it's so
Mm-hmm.
gorgeous. And when my daughter started college there, we thought about finding a place like to go up there, and I was like, why would we do that? We already live in the north. Why would we not get something in a warmer area?
Right, you're like, we've
You
got
know, like,
cold on lock.
yeah, I
We don't need
know.
any
We
more
don't
cold.
we don't need to go someplace that has more snow and more cold. So yeah, but she loves it there.
Yeah. Yeah, Saranac Lake, that's what? That's like exit 28 on the Northway.
It's like, I mean, she goes
It's up
straight up.
there.
She goes all the way up 81. I mean, it's Fort Bragg. No, Fort. What is the military base that's up there? I'm forgetting. But there's a military base not far from her school too. That's like way up there too. And
Fort Edward?
yes,
Is
I
it Fort
don't
Edward?
know.
No, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. I'm so bad at that. But she's only an hour from the Canadian border. Like it's like when she goes to Walmart, she's like 10 minutes from Canada. So yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. So are you guys going to share what fabrics you're using for your last minute, Leslie?
I
Yes.
can do that. Let me just
In
finish
I
true
want to see
last
what you're
minute Leslie
using.
form, I changed what I was doing today.
You're not alone.
I was just, I don't know. I was like, no, because I was going to repurpose fabric that I had already cut. Like, so I already cut my Harry Potter fabric for a different bag, and then I ended up not liking the way the bag came together. So I was like, 86 the whole thing, and I'm just like, I'm going to repurpose it. But then I was like, no, I don't think that's right for this bag. So I changed it. So I am doing black lace vinyl.
Ooh, that's pretty.
For the outside.
Where did you get that from? The black lace vinyl.
We actually sold it for a brief period of time.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
and I kept a bunch of the black.
We do still sell it.
We do still, yeah, we do still. I'm not sure we have black, but we do still sell it. But yeah, I have
some white in that. I have some white in that, and I think I've had navy blue in it too. And it always just makes a bag look so like leveled up. It's so pretty.
Yeah, so pretty. Like we have a. This was one of my favorites too. This is a bag I made last weekend.
And ooh, that's pretty.
It's like a burgundy.
like a burgundy, like a wine color.
It's super
that's pretty too.
We have like a green. We have a few different colors because we were just like, well, let's just test this out and see if we like it.
Yeah, and it's a good weight too. It's not a super heavy weight, but it still has some good structure.
And you can still interface it. Like it doesn't melt when you try to interface it.
Right.
But anyway, this is my inside.
Ooh, that's pretty.
And don't ask me who this is by because it was given to me from my friend who is not spooky at all. It has little spider webs on it.
Oh,
my friend Mary Beth, she's like, this is way more your gig than mine.
Right.
I'm like, yep, it is.
That's pretty.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
I did a little prep work on my little D-ring tab, and
like I didn't do my D-ring tab yet.
As I'm cutting, like it's just force of habit to like clip stuff, and like if I'm cutting clothing,
yeah,
like I'll clip like the first steps together, and then just like then toss them and keep cutting. Like it's just so because then you're halfway there. It's like, okay, I know exactly what piece this is now because I'm looking at the pattern.
Right.
So
yeah, cool.
So what do you got?
And I have I did my flap because I had this bow idea.
Oh, that's
really I wanted to do a Valentine's Day bag. Don't ask me how I made this. I didn't write it in any of it down.
Yeah, that.
But the vinyl is like sparkly. I got this from Impus Geek at the Salty Sews.
Those sparkly vinyls are so fun.
It's so pretty. And then
I have the black one, and I wish I got it in like every color.
That's what I mean. Now that I use it, I was like, oh, I wish I would have got it in every color.
I know. I need to ask them if they're going to run it again.
Some of us did get them in every color.
You what?
I said some of us did get them in every color.
This is true. Her name would be Deborah.
And then the inside and like the bow and everything, that's some of my prints. It's called, oh gosh, Say It With Love. So it's all these like Valentine's-y little
cute.
sayings. And it's in our Luxe sateen, which is kind of like it's a heavyweight cotton woven, but it's like, has like a nice little sheen to it. So I thought it would look pretty with the sparkle. And then my pocket on the inside, I had to use some dyed fabric. So this is from my dynamic fabric kit for this month. It's like this pink meringue color.
That's pretty, yeah.
So I thought that would look pretty just as like a contrast on the inside. So, nice. Oh, and I have a jade tag, of course, because I have to represent. And it says, "Hello, gorgeous."
I need more jade tags. I do not have nearly enough because I buy them and then I forget to put them on stuff. So then I'm like, no, you're not allowed to buy these anymore because you don't do the things.
Right.
But they're so cute. And then like when I go look for one to like for this bag, I looked to see if I had one that worked and I didn't. But I did find
their tagline subscription. Their tagline subscription is nice because I feel like she does like a variety, like it's a variety pack. So it's not all set on like one theme every month.
Yeah.
So it really like I feel like that has helped me have more. I used to do the same thing. Like I would like flip through all I had because I would only buy the ones that I was like, oh, you know, I know I'll use that or whatever.
Right.
But the taglines thing kind of helps because I get a variety of ones that I probably wouldn't have purchased like right off their website, but then I'm making something. I'm like, oh, that goes really well with what I'm doing, you know? So.
Yeah. It's like I never have the right one when I want to use it. And then when I do have the right one, I forget to use it. And then it's too late to use it.
Yeah.
It's like,
and then my thread is a Wizardry Stitchery. Oh gosh, it's the strawberry.
That's pretty.
Strawberry shortcake one, like the variegated one.
I'm using boring black thread.
What about you, Debbie?
So, I am using this lovely brown faux leather.
Ooh, pretty.
Vinyl.
Oh, you know, I can tell you who that's from. The vinyl, because that was from Salty Sew Something, right?
Uh-huh.
She used Tulip B.
Tulip B.
Yeah.
I love her vinyl. I love her vinyl.
So much cute stuff.
Hey, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Love you. Enjoy embroidering.
Miss you.
This is the lining.
That's pretty floral.
0 credit for any of this bag because the lovely Leslie, the inventor of this bag, sold me a kit.
Nice.
So that was how I was able to go, oh, that's what I can do that. The only thing I have is this is the only thread I have that's somewhat close.
Close. Yeah. I mean, no, that'll look pretty.
Little, but I think it'll look good.
Yeah, I think it works.
I really like the Tulip B vinyl. I've had a couple of hers, like the faux leather ones, and they're really pretty. I'm a neutral person most of the time.
Yeah.
They're really pretty.
I am.
Elaine, girl said, nuts. What? They are real YouTubers.
She's like, wait, that weird lady Sarah who says weird stuff?
That's so funny.
Goofy children. I know my daughter's always like, why can I have a YouTube? You have a YouTube. I'm like, Autumn, we go on the YouTube like so infrequently. We have like 4 subscribers. I'm like, girl, it is not that serious.
My son, it's funny. My son subscribed to my channel. So like on the weekends when we talk to him while he's at college, he's like, hey, I saw that you went live. I got your alerts. He's like, it's so cute. I'm like, oh, thanks, bud. Did you go and like the video?
Right. Did you turn it on in the background?
Yeah. Go watch it for me. Help me get more.
That's right.
More viewers.
They are eating at T-Rex. Ooh,
fun.
Is it 6? It's not 6 o'clock yet, Elaine. John is occasionally when her husband's on a fast. He's like finishing like a 3-day fast at 6 p.m. So he's here. They stopped by because they were going to. They live in outside of Atlanta, and they're headed to Disney this weekend. So they stopped by the clubhouse because she wanted to see. And her husband's sitting there looking at the menu, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Listen, let him torture himself."
He wanted to make sure they were already in the restaurant, seated with food on
That's
its
true.
way.
Like food ordered.
That's it. Because that's how I would be.
Put it on the table. I will wait a couple minutes if I have to.
Right. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
And
so
all
that's
my
actually
heart-
who I made that bag with. The one
Oh,
that I
really?
just showed you. Yeah, we all made that. That's the Mini E by Ora.
Oh, nice. I haven't done a whole bunch of Ora patterns. I have them, obviously.
Right.
I've bought them, but I haven't done a bunch of them yet.
I've only done a couple. I've only done like the Magdalena and now the Mini E, because we wanted to learn that it's a dual,
Right.
dual
Well,
zip
yeah.
situation.
Yeah, I know Jen.
Child.
Jen
That
from
was
Minnie the Mountains
something.
and Amber did it a couple weeks ago. They did them
Yeah.
live, and I was like, my biggest, like, I'm usually not I'm not a small bag person. I'm not a small sewist person either. Like,
Like mini stuff.
I just feel like it's so much work for so little reward. Like, but I know some people really love it. So
Yeah,
and
like
it is a cute bag. Like, to be really honest, it probably would be something I would buy in the store.
really? Yeah, I mean, it came
for me
out
to
really
make it,
cute. I was just like, it's going to be too small. I'm not going to use it, but it's really adorable. So, and I really wanted to learn the
technique.
The technique, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it was a doozy. I'll tell you that much. It was rough. Might be a minute before I make another one, but I did it. All right, what's my sheet allowance here?
Oh, and I guess to tell everybody that they can get a discount on the last one at Leslie, right?
Yes, so on templates and on the pattern, Leslie has generously given us a discount code. It is Galentines. I'm not 100% sure if it's case sensitive, but it's a capital G. The rest is lowercase, if that is the case, which it probably is. So yeah,
that's really nice of her.
Yes, it was really sweet of her. You know, she might actually stop by. I'm wondering if she'll pop on, because I know she should be home. I know when we originally planned it, we were going to do it during the day, and she was working at the salon.
Yeah, at
maybe
the
she'll
salon.
come by.
Her and I had a good time when she was up here for the dog show.
Oh yeah,
it was really neat to see. When you know somebody for sewing, and then you get to like understand more of what their day job is.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I told her, I was like, oh well, back in the day, in my early 20s, I worked at a groomer, and I was a dog bather, which is
oh my,
not a glamorous profession.
I'm sure. I have a husky. Remember that? I know.
Yes.
Oh,
that's right.
He
Blow that baby out.
He would prefer not.
You're right.
He would prefer not.
You know, though, the amount of dogs that I got bitten by that were under 20 pounds was much higher than the ones over 20 pounds. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Ours does really, like, Apollo does really well while he's getting the bath. It's the brushing part. Like, he just wants nothing. He wants nothing to do with the brushing part. He's like, no.
Nope. Not for me. Where's my little pokey thing?
So what have you ladies been up to? Any finalized plans, Debbie? How long have we been? 19 minutes. It was 19 minutes till I said something.
Listen.
I mean, I guess I should give you that.
I'm working.
I know. It's a lot.
Constant.
It's a lot.
I think I'm doing good. I think I'm making progress.
Oh, well, that's good. Because I'm gonna need an escape by the end of the summer. I'm not
Right.
traveling. I'm not traveling to any events over the summer because we just put in our order for all of our unprinted fabric for dyeing, and we added a decent amount from last year. So I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to go anywhere. So I'm not doing any retreats over the summer or any type of events. I have to be here. But
Yeah, you're gonna be dying your little heart out. I saw
by
this.
the
I want to say it's at OSQE. Somebody was doing an ice dye class.
oh, where?
I think it's at OSQE, and I'm like, what the heck?
Oh, maybe.
How are you gonna do that?
No idea.
Yeah.
Good luck to them.
Yeah, I'm like, if that
Maybe
was
they're just
possible,
going to
I'm
talk
pretty
about how
sure.
to do it.
You what, Deb?
I said maybe they're just going to talk about how to do it.
Oh, that's possible.
That could be. Because I mean, you'd have to definitely come back the next day, I would think, unless you're taking it with you.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
maybe it's a multi-day thing. Maybe they
Maybe.
do come back. I'm like, hey, that's what I want to do.
I know. Lisa is teaching at Mormino, at So Whatever.
Yeah.
Which is great. She's teaching. I think she's teaching like the flower dyeing,
Oh, nice.
which is cool.
Oh, I think I did see that. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's doing like an indigo demo, which is awesome too.
Nice.
I'm glad because again, I couldn't that I wanted to go to So Whatever as well, but it's the week before my daughter graduates college, so I'll be doing mom duty.
That's right.
I'm excited for Fran. Our Franny's going to be going there and teaching for the So Whatever weekend.
Are you guys
What?
going?
Fran is going to teach.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh,
No, we're not going. We were gonna, but there's too much stuff going on.
you guys are doing like a bunch of quilt shows though, right?
Yes. We're doing 2 OSQEs in March, and we are going to be very tired in April.
Yeah.
Debbie says that she gets the month off because she will need to rest her introvert heart. We'll see. She's going to hold me to it, though. I know she is.
I honestly don't feel I get the proper amount of credit for the amount of extroverting that I do for you.
I know. She does good, right? You'd never even know. And it's debilitating for weeks after the fact. She's like, I never want to see another person ever again in my whole life. That's how much she loves our peeps. Right, Debbie?
Yeah, that's me. Love, love, love.
I'm trying.
I do love our people.
Yes.
I'm not going to take away from that. My brain is just not braining.
Why not?
It's just not. It's like I cannot, because each one of these flaps is asking for different size marks, and I know why it's doing it, but my brain is like, no, we're going to do the same size mark every time. And then I realized, no, I'm not doing that. And it is 1000% a my brain situation. And I wish I believed or could be one of those, I'll just wing it and sew it without the lines. And
Are you sewing it
I
without the
want the
lines,
purse
Jenna, or
to
did
look
you make
like
the
a
lines?
purse. I need the line.
Trying to see how far down here this is supposed to go.
I know, me too. That's what I'm looking for now. The accent pocket. Or
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I
Yeah.
think it's on the next page. No, it's just the marked.
Who's interfacing?
Oh, there I see. 1 3/4.
see that? Am I completely missing it?
On the next
Oh, there it is.
page. You
There
see
it
it?
is. Mhm. Jeez. The snake
Yeah.
bitten.
Yeah, I know. I was being blind as well.
I know, like I'm staring at it. I'm like, why? I'm like, I know it's here. It's got to be here. Where's my little ruler? My EBTM is such a mess. Such a mess.
I just organized all my stuff in January, and already it's starting to not be.
Oh no. It's amazing how quickly it happens.
How quickly it happened.
Minutes.
It's like us at the shop. Like we clean the front room, we get everything all situated and all
You
nice
look like
and
real adults.
where it's supposed to be, and then very soon after it is just disastrous. But it's like when you're anytime you have to do something.
Yep, you're pulling stuff out.
Yeah, it's like everything just kind of. Should probably mark my center on this.
Oh, I should use some of these.
Officially marking pieces I don't need to mark. I'm great.
So next time we do this, we're gonna have to make Jenna do a surgery pattern. We're gonna have to have Jenna do some clothing.
I just did another.
You have a goal.
Yeah. Well, I just sent it to my daughter. I just finished another Kimmy. I made one for myself.
With the knife.
What was that, Debbie?
How did it do with the knife?
It did well. It works the way it's supposed to work, right? Hey, Ashley. Hi, April.
It's a much smoother process, right?
Yeah,
Hey,
much smoother.
Sylvia.
But yeah, I made one. I just sent it to my daughter. It was her Valentine's Day present, or Valentine. I just sent her. I made one with dyed thermal that I had done.
Ooh.
And sent it to her. Yeah.
I love thermal. I'm a sucker for a thermal or a waffle. So
feel like I don't see enough of people like using it. I mean, I have it when we do our pre-orders. I have it on my pre-order, and I just feel like I guess not enough people like know like how does it sew. It is, this was the one thing, and maybe you guys can give me tips. It stretches a lot more than what your traditional like terry and stuff does. So when I was putting it together, it did have a little bit of like, what do you call this? Wavies. You know?
And it tends to grow. Like you make it, and you're like, I'm pretty sure I measured, and this is very large.
Like I'm like, I feel like I cut it out right, and then all of a sudden I had all this extra. Like when I was doing around the curves and stuff. Mm-hmm. But I mean, it still looked nice. It wasn't bad, but I definitely noticed like, oh, it's much different than just using a regular traditional like French Terrier or something.
Yeah. It's something about like the way that the
waffle is, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like something about the weave and how it comes together.
Yeah.
It's like, nope, I'm going to be wild. But yeah, I don't have a lot of advice because I have the same issues with it. But I don't use it often enough to like have figured out
like a technique with it, right?
Right, like how to make it better.
Yeah. That's kind of like I thought, well, I mean, I do like when I dye it, it gets so soft. Mm-hmm. Reminds me of like the baby blankets that are made out of it, like when I dye it, because it's had so much like, it's been worked so much.
Right.
So.
Yeah, those baby blankets are the best.
Yep. Oh, that's what I had and my kids had, with the little silky on the end.
All right, 1 3/4. Let's get my life together. I keep losing my ruler. I lose my head, folks. Please be the middle. What machine are you using, Jenna?
I'm using my fabricator.
I thought so. I thought I saw that.
Yeah.
Is it blue or is it?
It's black.
It's black.
Yeah, the fabricator is I can't travel with it. I would say it's the closest to like the Thor Juki, but not the one that is like I can't take the table off or anything.
Oh, okay. That's the blue one, right? The one that you can, like, it goes in the little box and you can take it places.
Yeah, the blue and the like brown colored one are the one you can. But this one will do a lot more than what those do.
Right.
This one is more like like it'll do leather work. It'll do.
Oh, nice.
I mean, this is what I bought when we were fixing the tents. So I've sewn through like 8 layers of canvas on it. And then I was like, oh, what else can I sew? And then I fell into the bag making trap.
Ashley, we are making Last Minute Leslie's by Jolie Lee Creations.
Okay. I don't have to. So Debbie, did you draw your seam allowance lines on everything? Is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, I remembered my tag, my inside tag. You proud of me?
Oh, cute.
It says made with heart, but it's far from perfect. I
That's a good one.
In one of my, I think I got it in the sewing blurbs.
Yeah, I think I have that one too. I think it is in sewing blurbs.
Yeah, she's a cute one.
The tag I'm using is one of these little conversation heart ones.
Oh, cute.
And that's from Ray from Emporium Threads.
Okay.
That's what they're from her.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
All right. Do I want to divide my pocket? No, I don't want to divide my
I had to go get my driver's license picture taken today, you guys.
Oh, that's always fun.
When you see how much older you got.
Yeah.
Since the last time.
You're like,
oh, yeah.
What happened? Stupid question. The interfacing.
Yeah.
It goes on the main body lining, right? One of them.
I didn't do it that way. Unfortunately, I didn't follow the instructions there. What I interfaced mine with. So I interfaced my exteriors with the fleece from Fabric Therapy, the self-adhesive stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just have a 101 on my lining.
Okay.
So
see, I put the fleece on the exterior bag. Why is there like glitter all over this? What is happening? I think this is is this the no, this is the front. The exterior front. Okay. I put fleece on there. I guess I wanted to put it on the back, but I was going to assemble that. I don't know. Okay, that's why. Okay. So you do put it on the front. You put it on the front and the fleece, you're supposed to put it on the front and the back, but you can't put it on the back yet until you sew the back pieces together.
Oh.
So that's
my
brain is
I did that wrong. But I'll fix it once I get there.
I'm trying to be a good girl. Follow the pattern. It's a very, very bad habit of not doing so, and then I regret it every time. At least for the first go. you have any big plans for Valentine's Day? Anybody?
Yeah, does anybody? I'm doing taxes.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah. That's what we decided a while back. My husband and I, we decided we're doing taxes for Valentine's Day, and then he cooks the whole weekend, so that's nice.
Take some of the sting out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I said, what?
What's he gonna cook?
Oh, I don't know. He always changes it. I mean, he'll cook breakfast each morning. He'll probably make like blueberry pancakes one morning, or egg sandwiches one morning. That holds us over while we get through stuff. And then there'll probably be some type of pasta, I'm sure.
There's nothing worse than doing taxes while you're hungry.
Yep.
Deborah, why don't you tell everybody what you're doing tomorrow?
Yeah, Debbie, what are you doing?
Spoiled brat.
I'm going to get a scalp massage head.
Ooh.
Shindig. I can't remember what it's called.
It's called a head
a
spa.
Japanese scalp massage, I think, at a head spa.
Ooh, that's so nice.
And upper shoulder and neck massage. I am beyond ready for that life.
That's lovely.
Basically, it's somebody playing with your hair.
Yeah.
And rubbing your head.
It's one of my favorite things.
Yep. I love, when you have a good hairdresser if she massages your head while she does your shampoos your head.
Right.
Because that's the best.
Oh yeah, Debbie, are they gonna wash your hair? Is it one of those where you have the little crown of water thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, are they all like that?
I think they are. I mean, that's my assumption.
I would just be so horrified about what my hair would look like after.
Listen, I ain't got far to go, so look like whatever it wants. My hair looks horrible after a massage.
Yeah, but I'd be like, are you gonna brush it out for me?
Huh?
I'd be like, are you gonna brush it out for me? Because this is a mess. Big old mess.
Okay. How do we do this piece?
So my genius self just sewed around the whole thing, and I had to just pick my stitches on those 9 inches I was supposed to leave open.
Oh no.
No, I'm just going back to
Okay, that's what I'm looking at. How I'm supposed to do this.
All right.
Oh, 9 inches you're supposed to leave open in the bottom?
Yeah, for turning. Did you do the same thing?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, I saw it, I read it, I processed it, and then I didn't do it.
And then it totally left your brain.
It's okay. Okay, yeah, good. Let me do that.
Let me see where my picker is. I don't know where it is right now.
Oh, I hate using shears. They're so hard.
I don't even use pinking shears half the time.
I own them, and it says to use them, so this is one of the very few times that I will implement them. But they're so hard to I don't know if I have weak hands or what, but it's hard.
Well, now,
Right.
I don't know where my stiletto picker combination thing is.
Uh-oh.
I used it the other day when I did that Kimmy. No, I can't find it.
Oop, oh, watch out. Good.
Okay. There. Oh, we'll have to look for that. It's too dark in here for me to see it on the floor. I have extras. I have generics. Yeah, it's somewhere in here.
Right. On to the flap.
Okay. Is anybody, I don't know. I know, Sarah, you don't watch TikTok.
Only the ones you
Is
send me.
anybody up on the mountain beef?
What?
Mountains and national parks are fighting with each other, and it's hilarious.
This sounds like something I should watch.
It really is. Like, with so much stressful stuff going on, watching Mount Rainier talk smack to Mount Hood, and then Yosemite and Yellowstone taking sides.
I have to tell you, the National Parks Organization is truly, I agree. That
They're
it
unhinged and amazing.
it is happy entertainment.
I think it's the Oklahoma one that consistently puts up animals that there's like, if not friend, why friend safe? Please don't pet this. Please don't take it in your house. Doesn't matter. Hi, Gypsy. Gypsy woman. Gypsy woman. I just realized I put up Vanna.
Okay. Oh, I'm really not going to like not having my stiletto, though, for this.
Oh, yeah.
For the top stitching at the end.
Sarah, what was that discount code?
I'm an idiot.
Galentines. It was Galentines is the discount code.
And what is the discount?
10%
I have no idea.
off the pattern and the templates. I'm the worst.
What did you do, Sarah?
I was sewing my flap, and I decided I was going to sew it right side to wrong side. So when I went to flip it, I noticed that my lining is the wrong way.
Oh, no.
So I'm going to pick that out now.
Well, we're just having a picking good time.
We are.
Man.
Is it Galentine or Galentines?
Galentines with an S and
Yeah, I
a
think it's
capital G. The
Galentine.
rest is lowercase too.
I'll use a screwdriver. I need it. All right.
All right. Well,
So that gets set aside.
let's try this again.
Right side up.
Sometimes this way.
Oh, okay. Okay. I hear you, Apollo. I don't need you to stomp at me. I hear you. What do you want? This is his time where and I've been upstairs all day today, where he's like, we're done working.
Yeah, he's like, Mom, it's
I'm done.
Me time.
Yeah. Oh, so we're basting it.
Basted? What did you baste?
Because my flap is done, so now I'm putting it on the back.
Okay. Still working on the flap.
Yeah, I figured since I wanted to do that bow, I had to figure out how was I doing that and making sure that it was going to work. I still don't know. I hope it works. We'll see.
It'll work. Positive thinking. Power of positive thinking.
Did you see that they showed today at Universal? They released the pictures of the little animatronic or robotic dragons, the kid
Oh,
dragons.
yes. The black, with the
Yeah,
toothless. I saw that.
yeah.
They're
I
looking
was like,
pretty.
oh,
Pieces did you put the fusible interfacing on?
So you mean the fleece?
Yeah.
Only put it on your
Back exterior,
front
right?
exterior.
Front exterior.
Because the back exterior, you have to put the back together first, and then once it's all together, then you stick that on.
Okay, because I'm out there going, I don't. What?
Yeah,
I
my
had
brain
to-
was like, it couldn't compute it either. So yeah,
I'm sorry.
and then I finally figured it out
It's just
because I know it's
Yeah.
late in the day, and
late in the
my
day.
brain is like, I have been braining since like 5. I am
Yep.
not trying to brain anymore.
I'm done with the braining. Clearly.
22, figure
I made
22.
such an ever-loving mess with these pinking shears. All the regrets.
I'm guessing this is a 1/4 inch that I'm drawing here. Yeah, I don't know what piece of apparel I'm going to try next. I have to sit and go through the patterns that I have. Because I got some patterns over the holidays. So,
All those sales everyone was tempting us with.
yeah.
My next one is I'm going to make a workout tank.
Oh, cool. I did have a question today. Amber and I were talking, and she was asking about. So I'll ask you guys. My thought was a certain type of fabric, but she was, if you really wanted to make like a bra shelf in a shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something to like really, really hold the girls in.
Mm-hmm.
What type of fabric would you recommend that's used?
I would
Power mesh,
use
right?
power mesh. Yeah, either power mesh or
Power mesh?
I mean, athletic might if you have like a really tough athletic, but yeah, power mesh is the way to go.
Okay, that's what she said was.
It's more breathable than
It's more
athletic
breathable.
is.
Yeah.
Got ya.
I mean, athletic works as like a workout top, but even for me, even with athletic, I'd be sticking in some power. I'd still be sticking in some power mesh.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like that's the kind of tank top I want to make because I like the tank tops with the shelf bras in them, but I don't really have a ton going on. So I don't have to use the power mesh. I can just do the athletic and I'm fine
Listen
because I
to
don't.
this one bragging, Debbie. Listen to this one bragging. I don't really have a lot going on there.
Yeah, I don't. It's a shame. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the fact.
I love you.
But, I mean, it's not like I go to the gym and run or anything, so I don't have to worry about that. All right.
Yeah, I'll have to, because that's what Amber was saying, and I had looked at some like other things. I was like, well, there's spandex and stuff that you could use, like the Spanx fabric. You could use that if you really wanted it like super secure.
Yeah.
I figured I'd ask you guys what you recommend, because I've not done that.
Yeah, it's on my list. I've been trying new patterns with athletic. Like I made a half zip athletic like jackety type thing. So yeah, I'm trying to use athletic for more things.
Gotcha.
So that's on the list. Oh shit.
Okay, so I'm guessing we have to top stitch this.
Okay, there's my. Did you put your magnet on already too?
Yeah. I have to remember my tag though. I have to do that.
I just realized I only have black bobbin.
Well, Deborah, you do have the capability of
Making a bobbin. You can make a bobbin.
I know, but do I want to make a bobbin? That's a whole.
Listen, I am on board with that because I cannot stand winding industrial bobbins. It never works the way I want it to. It always gets like stuck or like doesn't wind or like
No,
it's.
I think Merida has a bobbin.
What machines are you guys using?
I am currently using Debbie's TL18 because my baby's in the shop getting a spa day.
Getting treated. Yeah.
Yeah, she just needed a little
Little
attention.
love.
And she was like, hollering about it.
Yeah. I get it.
It's like, it's been a minute. And I'm like, okay. Got you. Fine. So I dropped her off at the sewing studio yesterday. And Miss Deborah is on her 1181 N.
That's what a lot of people use, right? 1181s.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot.
It's a good machine.
Top.
I don't think that's going to do you, Deb.
No, it's not. I know they're pink bobbin. It's the wrong bobbin. I'd rather use black than hot pink.
Yeah.
Pete asked, do you see that? Pete asked if somebody could make them curtains. Hey man, I need to make myself curtains.
Yeah, right.
I don't have time to make. I'm sorry.
I buy curtains. Bed Bath & Beyond.
Ain't around no more.
Oh, that's right. Crap. Hey, can you make me some curtains?
Yeah, anyway.
Apparently my go-to is no longer a thing.
It's about to as well.
You what?
Our go-to with Joanne's is.
Oh.
Yeah, Joanne's. Yeah.
Yeah, like everyone by us is on that list that came
on
out.
that list. Really?
Yeah,
I didn't look to see if ours is. I was just there last week, and it didn't look like they were doing anything to like pack things up or anything yet. But the girl at the counter, she said no one had they hadn't heard anything yet. So I should really look and see if they're on that list.
Word on the street is that they're starting liquidation on Saturday.
Oh.
So again, word on the street, but
yeah.
On the street is they're starting with what?
They're starting a liquidation on Saturday. So Saturday morning is when they'll start
selling stuff.
Giving away the farm. You what?
I said, is that what we're doing on Saturday, going to Joanne's?
I mean, we might want to sniff it out, honestly.
I feel like I have something I'm already doing on Saturday.
Deb, put your... Oh, you're not even... Never mind.
Okay. I hope this flaps over. I hope this... Oh... I hope my bow... Yeah, I guess my bow will be okay.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm going to attempt this bobbin winding.
Do it. We need to find a sidewinder that works for industrial bobbins.
So the bobbin winder on Merida is so much easier than this one that I don't feel like coming around and doing all the stuff. So.
What I really hate about that one is that the needle goes up and down, and I don't. That gives me.
heebie-jeebies?
Yes. I'm like, someone's gonna die here, and that someone is probably me. Like, it just jackhammers up and down. I'm like, why? I'm like, that is such a terrible feature. That should not be happening, in my opinion. Professional opinion.
Send you to
I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter to the Jakey Company.
I'm also probably doing this completely wrong.
I'm from this because it doesn't lovely.
Should probably cover that with something.
See, I can never. I really do have 5 tries. These have you shown off, Tom.
Go, Debbie, go.
I feel like it's wrong.
Hey, Leslie.
Wrong. That's the
Okay.
executive.
I have to see 26.
This whole, I'm not a fan of the moving situation. But I gotta, listen. I can't believe I remembered that. Kayla taught me how to do that like 6 bajillion years ago. And I know she thought I wasn't paying attention to her.
I was sure you weren't paying attention. You were probably on Amazon buying pre-wound bobbins as she was speaking.
You are absolutely not wrong.
They're not available on Amazon, but I was looking. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Belinda. Leslie finally showed up. We had questions. We figured them out very quickly. They weren't hard questions.
We got it.
Turns out it was right there in the pattern. Who knew? All right, where's my directions?
I'm so excited to see this turn together. So cute.
Cute little bag. Oh my. This is how my best female has a tiny portrait. I think
Leslie was taking a nap. Leslie, that is lovely. That is lovely.
Today is definitely one of those days where I'm like, I could have used a serious nap.
Yeah.
But I went to Starbucks instead.
If I take a nap, I won't sleep at night. I'm in that season of perimenopause.
I don't sleep at night anyway because of said season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just a rotisserie chicken all night, sweating, freezing.
Yep. Yep.
Sweating some more. It's a blast. Oh, Carrie. So funny. I feel like so many of like my sewing friends are like in that era.
Time.
Yeah. Like we're all just like, yep, it's time. There's that thing that literally no one told us about.
Right. Surprise.
Not one person
surprise,
was like,
surprise.
oh, hey, this is going to happen.
Yeah. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. What did you do on the live show? Oh, I threaded the machine and wound some bobbin and made some marks. And Sarah and Jenna finished their process.
All right, working on this D-ring thing. I don't have that small of D-rings.
I surprisingly did. I was shocked.
I'm
That
using what I
discovery.
got.
That's right. Work with what you got. All right. And now I can put my facing on, and that is why it would be better if it was not fusible. What did I do with it though?
So Debbie, I'm looking at a Disney cruise for 2026 with my best friend up here. I think we might go to Mexico, go to Cozumel
Ooh.
on the Treasure.
Ooh, I hear that was
Wow.
nice.
Yeah, my girlfriend who's a teacher. During Super Bowl, we were plotting, so we'll see.
That's not going to fuse at all, Sarah.
Okay.
Very easy. I need to make these baskets and move them so they look closer to me so that I can put the computer on it. I thought there was a little bit of, oh, I'm wondering. I don't know where Homer was thinking. At my own detriment. Does not help Debbie if she has to take you to the hospital. El Hospital. Because of spending.
Oh, Belinda, hello. Belinda, she's working on the fabricator.
Yes, I have a Sailrite fabricator.
I was going to tell her, but I couldn't remember what it was. I was like, well, brain discarded that information.
Brain was like, thank you, I'm done.
Like, oh my God.
Such a dork.
What time is it?
I'm trading you in. Getting a new friend. Stack.
You're not going to be able to guarantee that it's going to be improved. I just want to warn you of that. What is a holy?
Listen, that is part of the problem. What's the holy mind?
I don't understand this. Because every time I try to put it on, it doesn't stick.
What interfacing are you talking about? Are you sure it's actually fusible?
Yes, it has the sugar glue on it. And then I put it on the heat press, and I press it, and I pull away the fabric, and it's stuck to the top of the thing. And I'm like, I don't understand.
I think your brain is having the same problem my brain is having.
You know what? I'll use Teflon paper. Here's what's happening. I know the drawer's open. Do you want me to close the door?
It's yelling at you.
All right. Teflon paper won't do that.
Okay, so right. Oh, I have to turn this right side out. That's so cute.
Where is it?
I have to remember at 8 o'clock, if we're still on here, I have to go and turn my website off of being password protected because I have the snow dyed fabric releasing tonight.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That
was really fun.
In the butt to do.
8 o'clock, so.
you
foot off of
pulling
it.
my hair and giving me a heart attack.
You're sewing with like the cord like in your lap.
That's not where it's supposed to be.
No. Let's put it over here.
Listen.
Over here, right up to it. It's cold. But it's still swinging.
I know. Put it up.
Roxy.
I can.
I didn't know that.
You wouldn't hit your head on it, but I
I'm
for
safe
sure
now.
would. Sarah marked safe from the camera.
You step on paper and your life will be easier.
Oh I think my bow is going to be fun trying to stuff everything in.
Oh, I can't wait to see how that bow comes out because that's freaking adorable.
It is very cute.
There was definitely some hand sewing happening,
Oh,
just so
geez.
you know. As I was doing, I was like, okay, Jenna, as per normal, I decide to do something and don't think it all the way through.
Right. It's like me and my bright ideas.
Yeah. But it does look nice, so
It does. It's
hopefully
really
I can get it to turn. That's what I did while I listened to the end of Iron Flame today.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
I'm only like 3/4. No, probably not even 3/4 of the way through Iron Flame. So no spoilers.
No, I'm not going to give any spoilers.
You just wrecked the joint, Deb.
Okay. Oh, now
I just
fold
need
the
to
flap
together.
backwards. Okay.
Your camera's showing our mess.
And then what? Place exterior. No lining.
I packed a zipper pull and then I was like, you don't need a zipper pull.
Yeah, there's no zippers at all on this, which
Like,
is
what am I
nice.
doing?
I really think, I'm sure people already are doing this, but I think this pattern would probably be really good for people who do like markets and stuff. Because you're using minimal hardware, so it keeps your costs down, and it's definitely like batchable,
Oh
simple,
yeah, for sure.
Where you can make multiples in a fairly decent amount of time. And I do think it's a silhouette that a lot of times like people look for like a simple crossbody,
Yeah, exactly. Something not too oversized. But it is still big enough that you can put
stuff in it.
That you need.
Yeah. My husband is sick. I think he has a sinus infection. It's so funny because this morning I got up to go because I had to get my picture taken, and I got up to get a shower, and I come downstairs. Now you know how boys are when they're sick. I'm sorry. I was just like, have you taken anything? No. I'm like,
no, I'm just gonna suffer.
You're gonna suffer and make me suffer.
Yeah, you're gonna suffer and complain. Right. It's gonna be a blast.
We will be suffering together for the foreseeable future. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. We're back to 1/4 inch. Well, you're definitely going to be harder to top stitch, aren't you? I think we're going to start back here, especially without a stiletto. Ugh.
Choices have been made.
Choices have been made. I'll just use the screwdriver, I think, to hold it.
I feel like every project choices are made.
Yep.
Ow. Done. Pinking shears, the worst. Leslie, what are you doing to me with these pinking shears?
I have a Kai pinking shears. It's not up here. It's actually down in my like our workshop area because we use it for our sample packs.
Mm-hmm.
But that one actually, out of all the pinking shears I've ever had, is much easier.
Really?
Like what you're saying on how it's like you don't know if your hand grip is strong enough.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about it that it works better than any of the other ones
like
that I've
I even
gotten.
got Ginger ones because I'm like, okay, well, the Gingers, right? They've got to work.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. Just me and my broken hand over here.
Yeah, I have a Kai one, and actually, it's not as bad as what my older ones. But my older ones were just like, I don't know, probably some generic.
It's that missing muscle, Sarah.
It's my old lady muscles that I have. What am I looking at? I keep looking at the iPad to try to look at the directions, and that is not where they are.
So, Elaine, what did Sean wind up getting?
Oh,
For his celebratory post-fast?
Steak, man. He was looking at the pasta. I was like, you do not want pasta after a fast. You will not be happy.
Oh, yeah,
with your
you feel
choices.
bad.
Yeah. I would be down for the count. Look at how cute you are. Little stinker. Look, I don't even have to put lining in it. It's fine. Just kidding. Just kidding. I'm going to do the lining. Where's the beads?
Okay. Come on. Stop fighting with me. There we go.
Why is nothing that I need on?
What are you talking about? What's happening?
Yeah, adding that bow definitely made it a lot harder to get around. But we're doing it. Slowly but surely.
We're doing it. She's doing it.
inch DST?
I've been using quarter, but there might be some.
Everything.
Sweet.
What double-sided tape do you guys use?
What's in what?
Yeah, I like Wefton Warps. What do you
Yeah,
use?
I use the stuff from Sailrite just because it will handle it. It's really sticky though. I know not everybody can use it.
Mm.
But I do like Wefton Warps as well. I like Tammy's.
Yeah, I like Tammy's, and I've used Wonder Grounds too. I like theirs too. I just have.
I don't know if I really use Wonderground.
She very generously gave us a
That was
bunch
nice.
for the goodie bags.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I was like, well, try this.
It's actually really cool because both West and Warp and they gave different sizes, so it was.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
Wefton Warp gave us one size, and
Yeah.
Wonder Ground gave us another size. So it was really cool because people making bags and stuff had.
Yeah, different sizes that you need.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no. Come on.
Situation, you can't even cut double-sided tape.
Should I put another tag in the bottom? I think so. I have so many of them. Let's see. I have some from Leslie too. So
There you go.
I like this one from Leslie. Actually, I'm going to put this one in because it goes as gray. I got this from her at the Salty So Something. It's blank on one side, and then when you flip it around, it says "Made you look."
Yeah, that's cute.
I thought it was cute.
I didn't see that one. That's adorable. All right. Get it together. Leslie. I'm going to call this bag Leslie. So when it acts up, I can chastise it. I did do my birthing hole, right? Yes, I did. So I'm going to be real sad if I sew this and I did not leave a hole for birthing. But I fixed it.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
Jenna. Yeah. Jenna lost. Robin 1, Jenna 0.
Womp womp.
That's the worst.
Are you top stitching too?
Me? Am I
Yeah.
going to top stitch?
No, are
Yeah.
you top stitching currently?
No, I'm
Okay.
closing my thing.
Well, that's good. It always seems to happen to me on top stitching.
Yeah, I know. Happens to me too. When I quit. Yeah. I think I'm going to do a giveaway for this bag tomorrow
Oh, yeah?
for Valentine's Day over on my Instagram account.
Nice.
Man, I'm blind.
Oh, Debbie, you're not alone. It just keeps getting worse and worse.
It does. I might actually have to go see an eye doctor.
I know the next time I have to go, next time I go, I'm gonna be like, okay, they need to give me the bifocals because, especially sewing later at night too.
Yeah.
Like once it's starting to get dark out.
At the moment, and I think that's also messing with my eyeball.
So cute. Oh, this is nice the way this flap is on because you can actually top stitch all the way around it.
Yeah. Yeah, it drives me nuts when I have to like not top stitch some parts.
Yeah.
It's like, but continuity. Where's my wires?
All right. Let's see if it closes nice. Oh, I'm going to have to do something about that. Oh, no. My bow doesn't.
Oh no, is it too high up?
Yeah, but it's not. I think I'm going to stitch down. Like the bow actually is kind of cute where it lands.
Yeah.
It's like right here on the
Oh
top.
yeah.
But I think I'm going to have to like stitch those down. Like I did on the rest of it.
Make them behave.
Yeah. But it's still cute.
It is really cute. That was a really cute idea.
Just needs some zhuzhen.
Oh, finagling.
Yeah. I probably could, actually. Move that down a little bit. And it might actually go down a little bit further once I top stitch because I have clips in here. So let's see. Would you guys want to sew apparel with me sometime?
Oh, what?
Would you guys want to serge or sew with me sometime live?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Just can't make fun of me when I don't know what I'm doing.
Just like you can't make fun of us when we don't know what we're doing on bags.
Well, I would never.
Unless if
yeah.
scratch your heads. I mean, as long as you're using the blade, then we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine.
That's it. That's the only
Really, only issue.
Unforgivable curse.
Yeah.
Of surgery. I am going to use my compensating foot for this top stitch so I don't make it all jacked up.
Yeah, I feel like I have to over these. I have to crank some of this.
Yeah, getting over my D-ring tabs, I was like, come on, girl. You got this. She thick. Inside, we want to start inside.
Come on. There we go.
Okay, I guess we're top stitching on the 16th because I grabbed the wrong foot. Never-ending brilliance.
This would be a cute, like on the flap, if you did some type of like paper piecing or some type of like quilted, like you could do a lot with the flap on this.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people do the embroidery too on it. I don't have an embroidery machine, but kind of has a nice feature flap to it.
Yeah, it's got like a good money shot.
Yeah.
I like it because it's like, it really lends itself to being like plain on the outside.
Yeah.
Like, you know, and very like classy and like
Classy in the front, party in the back.
Yeah, exactly. And you open it up and it's fun.
Yeah.
I thought someone was just trying to come in this front door. I'm gonna go ahead and go lock it because I'm pretty sure it's not locked.
It's not locked? I thought it was locked.
So we're gonna get murdered one of these nights.
It gets scary up here in Oviedo, folks.
Even on the edge here.
That's not too bad of a top stitch. I did okay.
Listen, sometimes it's all you got.
Yep. Boy, I'm really missing my stiletto to like pull through these threads.
You're just like, man, didn't know how much I love that thing until I didn't have it.
Yeah. Probably rolled under something.
I cannot believe I just did this at the 16th.
Got your top stitch.
Yes. I grabbed my I was using a compensating foot and I grabbed the wrong one and just like didn't bother to look at it.
Oh,
I mean,
darn
it
it.
worked all the way around. I'm just like, why am I the way that I am? You know what I literally just realized I didn't do?
What?
Top stitch my flap.
Oh no. Oh no.
We're still doing it. We're making it work. I'm literally my own worst enemy, I swear.
Same. It's usually because I like don't read my instructions all the way through. That's really my problem. I can't pay attention long enough.
Right, like I get distracted so easily. I'm just like, it's fine.
I'm clipping my hand stitching to move my bow down. Could I move it down further than that?
Are you going to be able to move it down? Will it go? Like, or do you have to take the whole thing back apart?
I think I can get it down like a little bit, and it'll look nicer. So I'm just gonna see where it will be. There.
Are you listening to Iron Flame or reading?
Yeah, I was listening to it.
Do you listen to the full cast one or just the regular audiobook?
Just the regular audiobook.
Okay, me too. Apparently there's like a full
There's like a
cast.
full, yeah, I saw that, and I was almost got that one, and then I was like, I don't know, that might distract me.
Right, yeah, but then I heard that there isn't one for
the last one,
Storm.
for Onyx Storm.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, then I'm like, I'd be mad if I like had to switch back to a regular one, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Did everybody freaking out about Onyx Storm coming out inspire you to read it too?
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. I was like, okay, fine.
Yeah. I'm usually not a huge fan of like big hype books.
Same.
Other than Harry Potter.
Well, yeah. Listen, I avoided Harry Potter for what, 20 years before Debbie finally forced me to read it.
Yeah.
Now
So
here I am.
So, but I mean, they're good. I have to admit, like it has me hooked on the characters.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
I feel like, I don't feel like the ending of this one made me do the same thing the ending of the last one did.
Did you finish it? Are you finished?
Yeah, I just finished it today.
Okay.
I just feel like, I know there's no spoilers. I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I feel like, I don't know, the last one, I was like,
right, yeah. That
I don't know.
A shocker.
I feel like this one, I kind of saw it coming, so I wasn't as shocked, but it'll be interesting where the next book goes.
Yeah, and I heard that there's 2 more that she has to write.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I guess there's going to be 5 in the series. And
oh my!
It's going to be a minute for the next one.
Oh yeah. So I have to find something else to read in between. Everybody keeps talking about is April still here? Is April still here? Quicksilver? I think that's the one. Everybody keeps talking that says I need to read that one. So, but it was really good. So.
You have somebody mom-shamed you for letting your kid read Harry Potter? That's insane. Insane.
I know it has its controversies, but I'm just there for the magic and the wonder, people.
Right, yeah, like.
That's all.
I finished mine. Got my little
I took my bow off. I would need to reposition it.
Deb's over there overthinking the whole process.
That's okay, Deb. I do that too.
You still with us, love?
Okay. Now.
Deborah, you're over there selling me money for coffee. What?
What?
Did you just sell me money?
Did I just what?
You just
Zello
sent me
her
$6.
money.
You told me that like hours ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
She's just finding out now.
Yeah.
Speaking of what I just sold you for, you really?
There we go.
Will you bring me my Starbucks since you're done, show up?
Yeah. You can look at my last minute Leslie.
I want to do things, but you told me I can't do it. Vulgar things on the live tonight. Read between my lines. Read between my lines.
Look at the green.
We are sewing the last minute Leslie's, you guys.
Oh yeah, look at the green. Read the green.
Here's your coffee, Deborah.
Thank you, darling.
Oh gosh,
Beautiful.
coffee. I would have liked some coffee delivered, you guys.
I would have brought you some.
Yeah.
Several hours old
You're too far away though.
and quite cold.
Yeah, I know.
Let me tell you,
It's
Loretta
okay.
is not like the sewing on curves.
I think that's more of the Debbie. You have
Debbie
to
don't like it either,
you
but
gotta use your leg and like lift her up a little bit. Maybe
Right.
go around.
try. But she's sucking all the fabric under.
Already relax, girl.
Right?
Want that.
Like, girl. Again, I can't be vulgar, so I'm going to stop looking now. That's why I've just not been talking. Hold on. I'm like, if I just stay shut up, I don't.
So I told Debbie, I was like, listen, I don't know if Jenna's YouTube is monetized or if she's trying to monetize it, but we tend to be the antithesis.
My YouTube is monetized. I got monetized. I guess it was I think it was before last Christmas.
Nice.
I mean, I haven't gotten a lot from it, but it's something, right?
No, but yeah, it's enough to where you don't need us dropping F-bombs all over the place.
Oh, you're okay. Oh, doesn't matter to me. It's rated for adults, so.
This came out really cute. I'm really happy with it.
What just happened? That was
I feel like. Okay. I'm going to have to finagle.
I've never done that before.
What's going on with the bow?
The bow is choices.
Hey, Brett. It's going good. I finished. My lovely little last minute Leslie.
All right.
You got mom shamed for letting what?
I know, isn't that wild? I'm thinking it may be possibly a religious thing, like because people who are super duper religious are like nay. But
You're thinking
sometimes like people who are super religious are not down with the Potter.
There's all different non-Potter. I mean, some people
People find all sorts of ways to hate it.
Yeah, they don't like it because of J.K. Rowling and things she said that just are inappropriate and just shouldn't say things. Just be an author and
You're right. Just
do your thing.
Keep your mouth shut.
You know.
Make books.
I don't really keep
I'm not
track.
a fan of telling people to keep their mouths shut, but keep your ears open and your willingness to listen and learn and grow.
Oh, true.
Right,
yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
It was the doubling down that really killed her.
Yeah. I just think I'm not here for that. Like I said,
that's
I'm
where
here
my problem is. There's no willingness to grow, learn, or take in new information.
Yeah.
But I hate that people take it out on Harry Potter. Like Harry Potter didn't do that, right? Like
no,
the books didn't do that. Like it's like.
Look, she's already had my money.
Exactly. Like
exactly.
I'm not giving her more money.
Right. Like I'm not going to go out of my way to give her more, but she's already got it. So I'm not going to.
Yeah.
God, like the Neil Gaiman thing. I'm so.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. There's enough of drama in the world. I just want my fandom stuff to be joy.
I know. Like, never meet your heroes, man. Thankfully, I'll never have to worry about Bruce Campbell betraying me, so I've got that going for me.
You don't have to worry about what?
Bruce Campbell.
Oh,
He's a national treasure. Yes, Brittany, it is a chain. Another chain that I've had for ages and had nothing to use it on.
Okay.
hi, my name is
There's
Debbie. I hate Leglet's machine. We don't like each other. We don't vibe. We don't get along.
Are you saying you and Loretti don't get along? Because that's not the truth.
I just think it's
there you go.
It would be easier if my table was smaller, I think.
Much better, Jenna.
I fixed it. Much better. Looks
better.
much better.
Can I see?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Little
love it.
present.
Cute.
I have a chain as well. And then I have some bag bling to put on it.
Oh, yes.
So I'm going to put that towards the back.
I saw somebody posting a couple of bags they made with your bag bling. It's just the cutest.
Yeah, it's fun.
Like, it's just like a little, like...
It's fun.
I
And
know.
all of it is, you know, like, we put it all together. So, like, we don't
you
buy
really?
it. Like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I found, like, I really wanted to do the trend. I wanted to, you know, sell it. But, you know me, and I'm a little bit about not throwing more stuff in the landfill.
Yeah.
And so I was able to find reclaimed, like it's all from like overstock, warehouse overstock. So
Really?
all of it is like, it's good stuff. It just wasn't being sold anymore. So
you're repurposing it?
yeah.
That's awesome.
So I'll put my little charms on. Do you hear my husky crying over here?
He's singing.
What do you want, bud?
Debbie, you're making Matt nervous with your hair. He thinks the sewing machine is going to suck it up.
Hold on, buddy.
What am I doing?
Matt's afraid your hair is going to get stuck in the sewing machine.
Listen, it worries my hair. It worries me too.
Here, I put little heart candies on it.
Cute.
That's adorable.
And, yes, you should definitely do a giveaway of that on your Instagram.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a giveaway.
And Brittany, did you know that those little charms are glow in the dark?
Oh, not
very exciting.
Not these ones aren't, but the ones from the Harry Potter one are.
Oh yeah, she just commented that the Harry Potter charms are adorable.
Yeah, the stars are glow in the dark, and then Jade helped me do the triangle. Well, not the triangle, the diamond ones.
Yeah,
they actually match like one of our fabrics.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, you should have seen Jade's face when I told her to do it for me. She was like, sure, because I love you.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to see how this looks on. I'm going to stand up and see. Yeah, this is cute.
It's cute.
It's a cutie but cutie.
Yes. That glitter, man. I love the glitter.
I know. I wish I would have got more of it.
Fun.
This is from Impish Geek. I wonder if she still has some.
Yeah. I wonder if they're going to do more. If, like, they're ordering more.
It's really, really cute. I think my puppers wants to go out, so I'm going to go quickly take him out, and I'll be right back. Okay? That's what he's crying about. I'm sure. We'll set up the bag so everybody can see it.
He said, Mommy, pay attention to me.
My sweater so we can take you out.
See if I can clean up my mess here. How's it going out there, Deb?
It's a enough out of you.
Ooh, wow, that good, huh?
Yep. Party time. Actually, no, this is. If my brain would just be a brain, I'd be doing great. But my brain has said no, thank you. I'll not be doing that today.
Sure, Rebecca, I can't guarantee it's going to be good advice, but you can ask. We'll provide it. We miss you too, Britt. Scotch tape on the bottom of your foot. Where's my feet? Or a Teflon foot that you can get on Amazon for like $6.
Or freezer paper.
Huh?
Freezer paper.
Oh, yeah.
Like parchment paper. Not freezer. Parchment paper is the real name that I
yeah.
believe.
But
Wax
like
paper.
just a piece.
Wax paper.
A piece of Scotch tape here will help. Is it getting stuck on the foot or stuck on the machine? Because I know some of that, like the glittery vinyl, will like stick on the machine. I think you can do. Can you do the Scotch tape trick on the? Can you put the tape on the machine?
What did you
Jenna,
say?
what's
What?
your? We have a question. So
Yeah.
Rebecca has a smooth vinyl. The vinyl is sticking to the foot. She's using a Teflon foot, but it's still sticking. You know how there's some of those vinyls are just like
Really
glue?
sticky. Yeah.
Any advice? I said to try the Scotch tape trick, but if she's already using vinyl.
That or a piece of parchment. So like like your parchment paper for baking.
Mm-hmm.
Put that. Sometimes that will be enough. Like if you sandwich that or put that underneath, and it'll just tear right away. It won't like.
Yeah, you can just pull it off.
I've used that on mine when sometimes it's done that, especially if the Teflon foot isn't helping.
Yeah, it's worth a try, Rebecca. But I have absolutely been there. There are certain vinyls that I'm like, nope, not buying that.
Yeah.
I know that's going to make me angry.
I mean, I think sometimes too, it's like what your machine likes, Right,
exactly.
Because there's some things like the Jukies seem to like it, and my Sailrite doesn't like it, So I think it just sometimes depends on your machine too.
It might help if you reduce the pressure on the.
Oh, where'd Sarah go?
Sarah, you just went black. Did your phone die?
Sarah!
Why'd you come sit out here with me? You're not playing anymore.
I'm gonna iron my little. You were saying we were talking about the difference.
I was saying possibly lessening the pressure on the presser foot.
Oh yeah, that too can help. Oh, Marie, thank you.
What?
Marie said about you were so creative and thinking outside of the box. Thank you. Yeah, choices. Sometimes creative choices aren't always good.
Sometimes they also come with regrets.
Yep. But I personally think everything is figure-outable. So.
Yep.
Everything's impossible till it's proved possible.
Yep.
I always tell people during class, everything is fixable.
Yep.
That's a bold-faced lie.
I mean, unless you cut something off, but we don't give them that option.
Even if you cut something off, so my first Kimmy, I actually one of the things I'm learning with a lot of apparel patterns is that it'll say like which direction your fabric is supposed to be. Like, is it facing up when you cut it, or is it facing upside down when you cut it? And I'm not really
Right.
used to that with bag patterns, right? So when I first did the Kimmy, the way, you know how it has that like flowy, like it goes from the arm, you know, it looks like it's almost like a spiral or whatever. The first one I cut, I was like, oh crap, I cut that wrong. And it was a print, and I like cut it the opposite way, and I was like, I'm just gonna keep it, and then I'm gonna cut like the edges, like where it was cut the different way. So my first Kimmy has like, it almost looks like Sally. It has like stitches, patches, places.
That's cool. Just pretend it was a design element.
Yeah. I mean, it worked.
Did that on purpose.
It was fine, and I think like I'm the only one who really noticed it. And there's my stiletto.
You found
Oh,
it.
I found it after I don't need it anymore.
Naturally.
That's kind of the way it always works out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I just found my Jolie overlay. I'm looking for this.
I'm gonna iron my quilt patches. I started following Kasaya with her quilt block of the month thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna iron those while we're hanging out. Because I'm using my dynamic fabric kit, which is like I have 2 dyed fabrics and then fat quarters. I decided this year, because I never keep any dyed fabric for myself.
Aww.
I always sell all of it, and
Yeah.
I feel, especially now that this is like the 3rd year, I was like, you know what? Every month I'm going to keep one of these for myself and like make something with it. And so every month I'm doing her quilt block. So
Nice.
Fun.
yeah. And I'm not a quilter. This is like my first true experience of that as well.
I'm very much not a quilter. I'm not very good at it. The only thing I've actually quasi quilted was a pillow with like the coffins.
Oh, cute.
And
Good night, Matt. Good night, Britt.
Oh, night, Brett.
Good night.
And it came out really cute. It was a giant pain in the ass though. And I'm like,
yeah,
precision is not my strong point.
I was just gonna say the same thing, Sarah. It's not my strong
Like
point
I'm kind
either.
of it's fine. But you can't do that in quilting.
You can't do that, no.
Nothing is fine.
We'll see how it turns out. So far, my first month, but it was just really basic quilt blocks, right? Last month. Now this month, there's a little bit of triangle stuff happening, so
Okay.
I'm like a little nervous about that because that's where the precision happens.
You're like, wait a second, we're introducing new shapes here. I don't know. I don't know about this.
Yeah. But I bought this Bernina because I used to sew on a Singer 600. That was my aunt's.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought this Bernina, I think it was 2021 is when I bought it. I really don't use it. I end up using my industrial for pretty much everything, right? And I could do bags on it, but it really isn't made for that, you know? So I was like, I really need to use this machine because it sounds crazy to feel intimidated by a domestic machine, but it has all of these bells and whistles on it that like the Singer I'm realizing that my Singer 600 was more like semi-industrial. It was like from the 70s. So everything was still really like beefy and handled things. This one, like it has all the electronics, like the screen.
I know, all those terrify me.
And I'm trying to learn.
I feel like there's so many things
how
that
to
I
use
can
it.
screw up with that.
Yeah. Yeah. So every time I use it, it gets angry at me, and but we're gonna be friends. We're gonna be friends. Yes. Me and Jasmine, because she's pretty. Look, she's pretty teal colored. Look how pretty she is, and she has pretty flowers on the front of her and everything.
It's a good name for her.
Yeah, I feel like it was definitely Jasmine is the color of. I don't know. I bought it mostly because it was pretty. Let's just be honest.
Fair.
All purchases for me are made because of that.
Yep.
But I do want to use it. So the quilting seems to be going all right. I seem to be
Good. You got this.
and I live in like the quilting world,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
like I'm only like an hour away from
Yeah,
Lancaster
you're
and
from Amishlandia, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like if you drive like 45 minutes south, you're going to see buggies. So my mother-in-law and I are actually going to go. The Lancaster Quilt Show is next month. So we're going to go to that and see about maybe next year we'll have a booth there or something. With it only being an hour away, you know.
I did. I did. I was doing my top stitching and it ripped. It like my thread
Oh no.
pulled it tight weird.
Oh.
So now I'm pulling it and I'm seeing.
My camera because I'm out here.
I love sewing on the industrial. I hate what it does, like when you're sewing on vinyl, what the feed dogs do sometimes. Just
Oh yeah.
cannot.
It really depends what vinyl you're using, and sometimes it really does dig into it.
Yeah, this one isn't. It's not digging into it. It's just scuffing it weirdly.
Oh.
But
Turn me.
doing, Sarah?
I'm trying to
What
figure
is
out how
this?
to, I'm trying to figure out how to turn me off.
I'll just turn your camera off, or I'll take you off the stage.
Oh, okay, yeah, do that.
Sarah, look how pretty some of this came out, this ice dye.
I like that. I love ice dye. It's so fun.
It's so pretty. It's not doing it justice, really, the lights, but this one turned out really pretty. Like it has like some purples that like show up in the pinks
Yeah, like that.
places. It's really pretty.
Match the bag I'm making from Leslie's lovely kit.
Is this true? Where did my phone?
Isn't it part of your phone?
No, I took it off because I had it in the holder. Now I'm like, what's happening here?
I can't see where I'm going if I don't turn the radio down. What I find hilarious is my daughter used to think that that was hilarious that I had to do that, and now she wants to do it. I love full circle karma.
Yep.
I mean, I feel bad because obviously it's definitely something that I passed on to the poor child.
Yeah.
Everyone on earth gets that.
There's only so many neuroses I can hold back. I let her like snakes.
You didn't teach her to be afraid of squirrels.
And frogs or squirrels, yeah. I was just starting to warm up to squirrels, and when that little bad
boy,
that little bad boy broke into my house via the fireplace.
Like Christmas Vacation?
Let me tell you.
Debbie, I can just imagine.
My daughter had that Nest camera footage pulled before we were off the phone. She was sending it to the entire family.
Oh my goodness.
My nephew's like, oh, this is making the year-end footage. I was like, why you don't trust children? Every time you say accidentally, I struggle to believe it was an accident.
this time it really was. Well, I mean, I inadvertently, there we go, that's much better. I inadvertently turned off our microphones because I closed the thing and I forgot that it was my phone controlling that. But clearly, Jen can still hear us because she's still talking to us. So I closed the window and then I looked down and saw this weird little dongle thing on the bottom of my phone. I'm like, what the hell is it?
Are the
Oh,
lights
no.
still?
Oh, really?
It should
Even if
still
I'm
be.
not on streamer? Interesting. Because I couldn't get it to stop playing.
Oh, really?
Wow, I jacked them out. That's right there. I did so good everywhere else. It is 100% fine.
Whatever, honestly.
Huh?
How's it on the inside?
Probably worse.
Are you going to do a magnet or no magnet?
I would have done the magnet before now, and I didn't.
No, I did mine at this point. I forgot to put it on.
This is the outside of the front, right?
Negative.
Damn it.
I know. Very pretty.
It's such pretty fabric. It's all hidden.
Oh, it looks pretty though. That's pretty.
Debbie is so slow. Should not be allowed to do so long.
Not true.
I mean, it definitely did not help that this was more of a last minute Leslie for me than it should have been. So I decided to do this
Totally okay.
5 minutes before the live was starting.
There is no way on God's green earth if she didn't have this kit, she would have been doing it.
We have a joke with the girl with Jade and Katie. Like Katie literally is prepping her stuff right before we or while we're and then Katie is the talker. So then she's trying to prep and talk. So normally Jade and I will get done and Katie is still prepping. No, she's working on hers, but we're usually like sewing other things or talking about other stuff.
Lives.
But it's totally, I think that's the cool thing about sew-alongs is that everybody has different styles of how they get ready to do sewing. You know, like not everybody is like really detailed and like making sure that their whole pattern is all prepped and ready before they do it either. You know,
I am for sure not Speedy Gonzalez when it comes to sewing because I have to overthink every step.
It does.
And if I can't overthink every step, am I even making a bag?
it's funny, Amber, I don't know if you guys saw that she made her first piece of apparel too. The Crafty Reporter, she made like one of those over, like front zipper over, like sweaters type of thing, but it's like a half zipper front, right? And she was messaging me and she's like, it was the hardest thing as a bag maker to like realize that they don't like go into every little detail on an apparel pattern. Like she was like, did you top stitch your sweater? And I was like, yes, only because I felt I had to. But like I was like, look at any of your clothing. Like no, none of your clothing is top stitched.
Right.
You know, like And she's like, yeah. She was like, it's just not as like detailed in the pattern as what bag making is. You know.
Typically, if they want you to top stitch it, they will tell you to top stitch it.
Right.
And usually it's more understitching that you'll see.
Oh, yeah.
To help pull your fabric one way or another.
Got ya.
What you think you're seeing as top stitching is cover stitching.
Right. Which requires a whole other machine.
Whole other situation.
Yeah.
I missed a loop on the machine.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Where did I miss a loop?
Turning loop right above your tension.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
I don't even know at what point it goes in there.
I had it at one point.
That's fine.
This is the other dyed fabric that's in the kit. It's like a robin egg blue color.
Oh,
It's
pretty.
really pretty.
Debbie missed it.
Oh, I like that. That looks like the color similar to what you guys did here.
Well, this is well, that was indigo. This
At
is
least the way
more
it looks here to me through the screen.
Yeah.
Eyes.
Yeah, it's like more like a robin's egg color. Like it has some like a turquoise tint to it almost.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. My brain knows now. You should have just kept your mouth shut.
I know I should have kept my mouth shut, but that is not my strong point, and we're both fully aware of this. It's not something I do. It's fine. It's there. I think that's where it goes.
We're going to find out here in a second.
Yeah, that looks right.
Yeah, it probably popped out when that weird pull.
Oh, yeah. Why do you have my shitty scissors out here?
Because I didn't have any other scissors and I didn't feel like walking in there one more daggone time. Where are they? I couldn't find them.
They were right behind your phone.
It was a stiletto situation.
He was using like my package opening scissors for. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm selling scissors.
Listen, they cut. I was only cutting threads.
And it goes. I'm surprised he cut your threads. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, you don't need this on because you're running crazy sticks.
I was using it to flatten my top.
Oh, do you want me to on again?
No, I'm done, I think, with all that.
Hold it here.
It sure is. I'm doing this right? Like I'm just kind of making shit up as I go.
Yeah.
Are you guys teaching classes at your clubhouse in the next couple months, or just getting ready to go to shows?
We're done with OSQE. We will.
We're in full OSQE prep mode, so it's
Right.
a mess here right
It's
now.
just a lot of
We were gonna try and do classes like this weekend and stuff. We had sat down and planned them out, all the good stuff, and then we took a look around and went, "Oh,
no.
where are we gonna teach this?"
yeah. Where are we going to
Where are we gonna put everybody? Yeah.
So we did do a virtual.
How did that go? Was this another virtual of the last, or because I know you told me you did one virtual before?
But this was our third virtual class
yeah.
that we've taught,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and it
is it getting better? Do you feel like
I
you're
feel
getting?
like we're getting better at it.
Yeah, it's really hard. Like it's so
I
hard
could
to be hands on.
Not to be able
Right.
to walk up and go, "Here, this is."
Yeah.
let me show you. Right.
So
Yeah.
working through that, unfortunately, we've been doing them with folks who are patient with us,
Right.
and that we suck at it. I mean, they all got garments. One of them was just the front was the back, and the back was the front.
Right.
It was totally Sarah's
Yeah,
fault.
I
Absolutely
cut it
not
wrong,
Elaine's fault.
So that was my bad. Listen, it happens. I mean,
The only way you learn is from the mistakes, you guys. So I think it's cool that you are doing virtual though, because I feel like more people like are looking into how do they sew clothes, and
yeah,
like it's a good time to be trying to reach, a group that can't necessarily come to your place.
right, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
myself.
One of those things like we don't want to do it unless we know we're doing it well.
Right.
Want it to be as beneficial to them as it is to us.
Right.
So it's hard to, especially with sergers. You just want to be like, look, you do this.
Right.
I What did you do?
I don't know.
Deborah Elizabeth.
Debbie.
I did it right.
Seam rip that, please.
Why? What am I seam
Because
ripping?
you attached it to the front, you knucklehead.
What do you mean?
You put the wrong.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yep.
Oh no. The lower one is your back.
That's the one you needed.
I don't know what you mean. That's the one that I needed. No.
This is not what you wanted. This is what you wanted. This is the front. This is the bottom back.
Oh, girl.
No, I'm lucky that I can't use foul language because this lady just sat here and watched me sew this whole damn thing, just staring dead ass at me.
There, just sat there.
Feeling proud of my life.
I didn't realize until you flipped it over and I saw the interfacing. I was like,
Oh no.
It's the wrong part, or oh shit, she sewed the wrong part.
Oh.
Those look nice though, Deb.
Listen, leave me alone.
Your nails are pretty.
You know who's not going to finish their bag on the live show tonight? This girl.
You're gonna have to put like a band around your front to get rid of your little markies on your vinyl.
That's right. Jeez, Jenna, that was a future
Do
problem.
you have any of that fabric left over? No, because it was a kit, right?
And it just ripped.
Boo hiss.
What part?
Boo hiss.
I didn't rip it. The vinyl's coming away from the.
Oh man. That stinks.
Do that. Don't do the pull. Do the zip.
It's because the fabric is cushiony.
Yeah.
It's not letting me do that. It's way worse. That's what caused that separation to happen right there, was me trying to dig down into the meat of the vinyl.
Bummer.
Throw it up. The other one might.
I'm just going to change my seam allowance slightly.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could just eat it up in the seam allowance.
Yeah, because it's not that far down because you were just basting it to the top, right?
Yeah. It'll be fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm gonna stress eat for Debbie. I'm gonna have some gummy snacks.
You know what I need? I need a Ferrara.
What do you need?
I need a Ferrara Rashara. When I cleaned out my desk, I found some at work. Thank you, babe. I picked it up to Topo. He was so excited.
I give you one of these.
Ooh,
Close enough.
man.
Jeez.
It's all right. I have a snack cabinet in my sewing room, so we're good.
Snack cabinet. We have like 3 snack cabinets here.
It's a situation.
It's like the healthy
Mhm.
crochet, and I'm starving and I need protein. What happened? I guess yes, it is very cold in here. It's not usually. I'm not actively having the hot flash. Well, these are getting stale. We're gonna have to eat them faster.
Oh no, I gotta go feed Dolores.
Oh yeah. Tell Jenna about your new baby.
What do you have?
A mouthful of chocolate.
Mm-hmm. I have a new baby. Her name is Dolores.
Is it a fur baby?
No.
I'm sorry.
She's my sourdough starter.
She's your what? Your what?
She's my sourdough starter.
Oh no.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people doing that.
I found a new hyperfixation.
My daughter did that through the pandemic, and she also had a hyperfixation.
See, that's when normal people did it. Debbie waited until 5 years later and was like, I think it's sourdough time.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you get addicted of like buying the different Crocs? Because that's my daughter. Is like eventually like we end up with like 3 different Crocs to make sourdough.
So the good news is that I have a fairly extensive La Crusette situation already.
Okay.
Because we used to have, I mean, we may still have, as far as I know. I fell out of it. That was another hyperfixation.
I don't even know what a La Crusette is. So you're
La Crusette, it's enamel cast iron.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Enamel cast iron. Yeah.
Okay.
They we had an outlet store here,
Oh, nice.
and there, I don't understand why they called it an outlet store, because there was not a daggum thing wrong with them, but they're beautiful, and I was buying them. And then very recently I was in my brain going, because we're about to remodel our kitchen, and I have them all on a pot stand in the corner. And this is how Debbie's brain works. I said, oh, I'm not going to have room for that pot stand anymore. I should get rid of all those La Crusettes. And I was going to take them to the Goodwills.
No. No.
And then I don't know what happened to make me look.
Right.
And I was like, oh, I wonder if they have new colors. I haven't looked at La Crusette in a while. And I looked at some of my pans, and I was like,
Yeah.
if Adrian ever saw that I gave, because some of the pants I have are worth like $800 now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Good. So I'm just going to give them. I do have a couple that I do not need. I'm just going to give what I actually use, and I'm going to give to my kiddos. I'm going to let them take what they want. And
oh no, they're worth some bucks.
yeah, I'm sure I can find someone who
for sure
would want them.
You know, just like your friend would have wanted your Stephen King first editions.
If I had have known you when I needed that space, you would have been offered them.
You should have thought, you know, maybe someday.
Maybe someday they'll be a friend.
Really
That's never a thought that goes through my mind.
Okay, maybe one day I'll be saddled with this human that will talk.
I'll be saddled with this human.
Time she thinks about that thing that I gave away and didn't give to her.
And I gave away all my head.
I don't care about this.
I actually feel sad about that.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that. I don't know why you gave away Stephen King ones.
Rebecca's like, give them the prizes.
What did I just
I
say?
got a Kindle. What kind of reader are you?
As soon as I get a new thing or anything,
Jenna, come get your friend.
my brain goes,
Yeah.
you don't need this anymore. Am I doing it to this one, you're saying?
Yep.
You know what? I do miss my Kindle that had the keyboard.
You know, I do too.
And it's probably just because I'm an analog first, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
That keyboard.
Really?
But yeah, the first ones had keyboards, and it was nice because I think it made it easier to type it in. It was like a big BlackBerry.
Yeah, it really did. It looked a lot like a big BlackBerry.
Yeah.
They were so chunky too.
Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Do you want to come up? You want to come up here? No. I'm getting extreme husky looks. Look.
Oh. You see the clock?
Yep. He's like, it's time to like go do something else. That's where he sits all the time. Like while I'm sewing up here, he'll sit there at the top of the stairs. And my husband calls him my secretary. Like he's like the gatekeeper. He's like, do you have an appointment?
Mine crawls underneath the sewing table.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, he doesn't. I think he's too scared of it. He's scared of my ironing board. He's not a fan of the stuff that moves around in here. But
That's kind of amazing.
Cats, so they just climb on my face and my back.
right.
Dogs are way easier to sew around.
Stormy, I have that little doom buggy bed,
Mm-hmm.
and I put it on. I was cleaning or something, and it wound up getting put underneath my desk. As soon as I walk into the office, she comes
Oh
rolling
yeah,
in and jumps
I've
right
seen
into it.
under.
Like, this is clearly my spot. All right, that's it. I'm so sad.
Why? It's over.
I know.
It's gonna be okay.
What was that?
Someone at my front door.
The dare to come to your front door this late hour.
Amazon.
I should look at while we're here. I should look at my patterns I have and tell you what ones I have to do that I want to do. Where do I find that on my iPad?
What are you looking for on your iPad?
My patterns my apparel patterns. I want to tell you what ones I have. Because I don't have a ton of them yet, you guys. I'm not.
I don't think you understand when I tell you that my brain is on like.
You've been hit by, you've been struck by a smooth Benadryl.
A smooth Benadryl.
When I'm going through an itchy phase right now. And I think I don't know what's causing it. My whole life, apparently. But
An itchy phase? Yes, I get it. I've had that.
So to try to still have skin when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
I put acrylics back on, and I took a Benadryl last night. And I've been trying to figure out why I've been in kind of a brain fog all day, because it does that. I can't.
Yeah.
It does good things and bad things. The Benadryl giveth and the Benadryl taketh. And I try not to take it too much because I know there's so many bad side effects with taking it. But every once in a while, if you could see the tops of my feet, you'd know Debbie has zero of the choices. Angry. My pedicure lady was like, "Oh my God, what happened to you?"
Just ignore it. It's fine. Why is what doing what?
It's just gonna tell her.
You know what it is?
What?
Fine.
Listen, I'm gonna finish sewing this and we're just gonna be done.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
why?
Because we are.
There. Now you put your face.
I really should download these patterns when I buy them.
Which pattern are you?
I can't remember the name of the company now. I'm just looking through my emails now. Crappers.
Flip your flag up.
Yes.
No, the whole flap. Yeah, flatten like that. Because you're going to put your interfacing here.
It looks like it's poking. That's got to be wrong. What figment of my imagination.
The only benefit of having to iron mine is that I got to smush that seam when I
Take a little off the top.
a little. Oh. You want this on to flatten it?
Yeah, go ahead. I changed that seam allowance.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, there it is. I bought patterns from Ellie and Mac.
Oh,
Which one?
they got
That's
a lot.
what I'm opening here to see. Remember which ones I bought.
I get a top.
So I bought the elevated blazer jacket,
Ooh.
the everyday tee.
Someone did.
I have a ton of Ellie and Mac patterns. Back when they used to have like every Wednesday, it was like $1. Like all their patterns were $1. Or not all of them, but like there was like a select $1 patterns. I used to buy every single freaking one of them. You're gonna want to top stitch that before you. I mean,
I'm gonna do it.
yeah, I mean, I mean before or after interfacing. If you're using it industrial, I guess it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I have so many patterns. I've started to like go through and like log on and like re-download everything and then like organize it on my computer.
Right.
Upload it to my Dropbox and make sure I have it, whenever I'm looking for it, I can find it.
It also becomes a whole situation because some pattern companies don't, like you can't just go re-download like.
I mean, like Salty Stoves.
Salty Stoves is one of them.
And we know why. Thankfully we're small enough to where if somebody needs their pattern, we can just be like, yeah, here you go.
It's freaking expensive as hell.
Yeah, exactly. It's like I would rather answer the emails. But can you imagine if we had like 40 patterns and that was the case? Like, I can't even imagine like having to do that. So it would make sense to pay for the hosting.
That's a cute hoodie, the adventurous mock neck and hoodie sewing pattern from Ellie and Mac. That's cute.
I don't feel like I've seen that one before.
It's like blocked, but it has like a little side action thing going on there. And the sleeves are kind of cute.
Yeah.
They're different. Yeah, I bought the top 10 customer favorite patterns capsule because my daughter wanted like the rompers, since she's gonna try to get a teaching job. She wanted to like have stuff that was comfortable. And she's 6'1", so finding clothes, and she's a bigger girl, so finding clothes that fit her nice, that are dress clothes, it's so difficult to find things that aren't too short for her. So
one of our first classes, we had a lady in it that was tall framed, and she made a dress and she put it on, and obviously we made it to her size. I hate my life. Again, the brain is braining, and I took it down to a 3 when I meant to go to a 4. And now I got itty bitty. I mean, it looks beautiful.
It does. It's very straight. You did a 16th too.
I made choices.
I was like, the wrong damn foot. That's why.
But she made her dress, and we make everybody try on their clothes. And she came in and she was crying, and I was like,
oh,
what did we do?
What's wrong? What
bad
happened?
things has happened. And she was crying because it was the first time she had something on her that fit her.
That felt like it fit, right?
Fit her, not
right.
part of it fit her.
Yeah.
Not just that it was long enough, it literally fit her.
Right. Yeah.
And that's truly the beauty of being able to make your own clothing, is
for sure. Yeah, no, that's my daughter definitely, like, that's been her whole life. From the time she was little, it was always not the right size someplace.
Yeah.
So I got fabric to make the 2 rompers. And then I proceededly gave the fabric to Jordan and said, "Hey, can you make these for my daughter?" because I was too intimidated. And when she took Izzy's, I mean, she's used to making things for other people. So I was like, I'll get you Izzy's measurements. I'm a little too nervous about going that far and making that whole thing right away. But I did make my daughter a pair of pajama pants for Christmas, and they actually fit her, like, they were perfect. Like, they fit her really well.
Nice.
But I figured with the romper having, like, the cut and everything, I was like, and being attached, I was like,
Yeah.
maybe I'll let someone else.
Yeah. I have a bunch of romper patterns. I've only ever actually made one. Like, I love rompers. I need to make more.
Yeah. I have another, this Summer Nights romper is like a 2-piece romper. It's cute. Has like a frilly, this is really cute. Has like a little like off the shoulder action thing happening. That's cute.
I made an off the shoulder one. I feel like it was Ellie and Mac. I can't remember what it's called though.
Like, I don't really know. I mean, Love Notions I've used because of you guys. Ellie and Mac was one that Jordan told me about. Are there other pattern places that you guys like to look for beginners?
Pattern Niche is one of our number ones.
Has some great stuff, and they're relatively easy to follow patterns. And sadly, they are no longer.
Yes, they are.
Stella Sunshine.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about Pattern Niche. I'm like,
I was going to say our other favorite would have been Bella Sunshine, but she shut down for a little while.
Oh.
I really do hope she comes back because she has some great patterns and they are great for beginners, for starting your apparel journey.
And they're good staple pieces. Like, I've used your patterns to like extrapolate, like as a base pattern.
Right.
The first thing we ever taught. I've used that as a base pattern for like so many Halloween costumes, or like
yeah,
just a good like solid sloper or whatever. But
should I come up higher in here, or should I just cut that off?
It's matching on top?
Yeah.
Then I would just cut it off on the bottom.
All right. You gotta tell me twice.
Your phone will part noise again. Your storage payment's gonna go through.
There's a problem.
What? What?
I think scissors.
What's the problem?
I don't have scissors.
Okay.
And
That's an easy problem.
my now my interfacing is going to come literally down below. You're going to see what I mean.
Oh, the Tinley shorts were one that I wanted to make from Love Notions. There's the shorts and the skirt and the skirt pattern.
What is it called?
The Tinley shorts.
I feel like that's newish, isn't it?
I don't know. I've had it for a while, so maybe like a year, maybe. I mean, new to me. Love Notions.
No. Somebody just came out with a pajama shirt and short one. I think it was made for mermaids, though.
Yeah, Made for Mermaids is another one. They have some cute stuff.
Yeah, Made for Mermaids and Patterns for Pirates are both good ones.
Yeah, Jordan told me about those.
Who's the one that's really good for size inclusiveness? I cannot think of their name. We did.
Rad?
Yeah, Rad Patterns.
Oh, yeah. I feel like athletic wear, green style. That was my half zip
athletic jacket thing that I made that I really like.
Oh,
That's
cool.
they just came out with, but that's the duet skirt that we teach, or we used to. Well, we've taught a bunch of times. That running
Oh,
skirt,
neat.
that's a green
Yeah,
style.
yeah,
Your phone vibrates when somebody shares a reel.
I have no idea what that phone does.
Boy,
It makes all of its own decisions. Sometimes it doesn't do anything.
throw mine right in the trash. In
Well,
the bin.
90% of the time it doesn't do anything. I had silenced my phone, so I think because my phone's on silent,
Oh, it's vibrating.
it's doing what do you consider silent notifications?
Yeah, it's like, no, you're making your fart noise instead of a ding. Well, the text messages have started.
Who's?
Autumn. My fart noise.
yeah. Where are you? The kids are destroying everything.
Whoa. Mustang Sally over here.
Yeah, Made for Mermaids has some cute stuff. I don't think I looked at all of their patterns before.
Yeah, they have a lot of cute. I have a ton of their patterns.
Yeah, they have some cute dresses.
Oh, that's the Chris's Made for Mermaids.
And I think they have like a lot of undergarments type stuff.
Yeah.
Loungewear. They have a lounge and lace collection.
That falls outside of my rule. It will cost me more to make that. Not just in my
Right.
time, but in my fabric than it would to
Yeah.
just buy some
Yeah.
that fit correctly already. So
Oh, this is this whistle down sienna skirt. That's cute. I could do dyed fabric with that.
The Cressida is really cute too. I think that's the Whistle Down collection too.
So I'm gonna do dyed rayon this summer to be able to do some skirts, like flowy skirts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, that would be cool.
yeah.
Ooh.
ooh,
Remember
what?
our epic search for rayon years ago?
Oh my God, yes.
Can you imagine if we could have just printed had ordered it and had driven to it?
Oh my God.
We wouldn't have come up with so many ugly options. They would have been much prettier.
Those options were loved.
Listen, they were. Even the worst of them.
Yeah, that's cute too. The little corset crop top dress thing.
It's like a Maroon 5 song.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you looking at me crazy?
I'm not looking at you. I'm trying to read the
Comments.
yeah.
The cat. Wait a minute. Give them as prizes. I think that's about La Crusette. You guys are crazy. And I can have a business tax write-off.
You could give away your pots as prizes.
Yeah.
I mean, I technically would not totally be against it, but the cost to ship that dang thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cost to ship them would be crazy.
But there's one that sticks out.
The La Crusette.
Yes.
How'd you whack your head on it?
Deborah, I don't know, but I definitely vividly recall that I whacked my head on one of your leather sets. Now that I know what they are. And they are substantial. There's one that sticks out further than the other ones. I bent over. I went to open the dog door. I'm not sure. But there was a bump. Can't make this stuff up.
I don't even know what to do with that information. Okay.
Go home and look. You'll see. There's one that sticks out farther.
I know there is.
That's the one that I hit my head on.
Okay. I'm impressed.
Listen, sometimes I am an impressive type of guy. Turn that. Nope, don't turn that. Turn
this.
Yeah. And you need to do your D-ring.
I know. I was going to say, let's just be done. I mean,
whenever you're ready to be done, Deborah, you can be done. But I am still going to force you to finish this back at some point.
I like these Mila beach pants. Have you ever made those?
We have not made those, but they're.
They look
Wait a
cute.
minute. No, I'm thinking of the Mingos.
I've made them.
I know, but
What
she's
pants is she talking about?
saying Mila. Mila?
It's the Mila beach pants, crops, and shorts. They have like a slit on the side, and then you can tie it to make them like ankle. They're cute.
Oh, they're like the Aladdin pants.
Yeah, I guess that's what you would call them.
Yeah. Harem pants, is that what they call them?
Yeah, yes.
And so,
I mean, but they're not. They're only like that if you tie them on the ankles.
If you're
They're
short
cute.
and squat like myself, that is not a good look. That's how I know. Remember that romper I got, Debbie?
Oh my God. Oh, it was so bad.
Oh, I still have it. I still have it.
Burned into my brain.
I look like a Pokemon.
You look like a something.
Oh, the poncho sweater thing is cute too. This is a problem. I get into these things and then I'm like, I want to make all of this.
Oh, right. That's why I own 1,000 patterns. I like the Made for Mermaids. This Stella, the Mama Stella shirt they have, that's really cute. I've made that a couple times. You don't have.
Oh, and well, the Reagan was the one. Raglan. That was what we did in your one class, right? That's
the
what
Raglan, that's a Bella Sunshine.
Oh, okay.
So you might be looking at a different one. You don't want to use the gold?
No, I would use rose gold.
I feel like I have rose gold at home.
I feel like I have
the baby ones
too. But I'm sitting here going, I'm gonna have to make a.
Oh, do you have a rose gold strap? Like chain?
No, I might actually.
I feel like you might. I feel like
Because you know I have all those
see
chains.
Yeah.
Like this is cute, but
I know,
this
I love the chain.
This is for sure gonna pull all my hair out of my head.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to find out where Leslie got this fabric and make a strap.
If you don't have a rose gold chain.
Yeah, I do think I have.
Seriously think you have one.
Almost positive I have a rose gold chain. Okay. So I will wait. We are effectively done. We're at an impasse.
Deborah is at an impasse. She will not be finishing this evening, but I will be forcing her to finish.
You said the Stella is the one you like?
Stella, yeah.
And it has like the open back?
Yeah, it's got an open back, or you can do like a one shoulder.
That's cute.
It's got a couple of different options, and it is really cute.
Yeah, that is really cute. I like that.
All right, Jenna, this is us. This is her.
Oh, looks good. I love it.
Beautiful.
Here, we need to get a picture. Some people need to snap a picture. Where's your bag, Sarah?
Everybody did bling, but me.
Let me in, Deb.
Come on. Come on a little bit.
Someone snap a picture for us.
Oh,
I don't know if I can. Oh, crap.
I'll just take one.
What is?
I'll watch the video later and take one on my phone.
Somebody do a screenshot.
I don't know how to do it. Did you take one with your phone?
No.
No, I'll take one later and send it.
Well, no, she's saying.
Okay, we'll post it on each other's pages.
Okay, that's what she's doing. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
It's so cute. It is a very easy. Hey, I'm
Yeah.
down for it. You are not hurting my feelings even a tiny bit. I'll just move.
Yeah, it is really easy pattern.
It is. It's a very easy pattern. It comes out really cute.
If your brain's working, you could probably, I would say, you could sew this in 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one where you can do a couple fun things with it too.
Yes, definitely.
Which is cool.
Like I was saying, it's a good base to do
Right.
crazy stuff too if you want to.
Right.
Yeah,
Like,
this
put a
is
big
one I
bow
would
on
put
it.
on my Christmas gift list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with her bow situation, because that would be stupid.
Oh, you could totally do Christmas.
Because then you put stuff inside, like you just give little gifts inside as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This becomes like the wrapping paper.
Right.
I mean, I probably could write down what I did with the bow if people really wanted to know.
She's like,
Her name is Debbie, and she would love to know.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think in my head I have the measurement. But it turned out really cute. I'm happy we made it.
Yes.
Been on my list.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for inviting me to be live with you guys.
Thank you.
I miss you.
Happy Galentine's Day.
Yeah, happy Galentine's Day, for sure. I wish we could do it in person.
I know.
Yes.
Maybe if we have one of those retreats that Debbie wants to plan, we'll.
I know. If we had some sort of event.
Let's take a field trip.
I might be.
I want to go to her farm.
I might be going.
Yeah. My husband said, Sarah, that you can park if you have whatever like RV situation or pop up. We'll make sure one of our campsites is open for you.
Okay, cool.
Look at Debbie. Debbie's like, no, that's not for me. There's hotels close by, Debbie, and Airbnbs.
She makes all these faces. She talks all this smack about, oh no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And when it comes down to it, she wants the Debbie conveniences. I'm driving to Lakeland. I'll believe that when I see it. She was like, she starts text messaging me the other day because months ago we were talking about OSQ, and she's like, well, we'll just drive. I'm like, the hell I will. I'm getting a hotel. I am not driving because that traffic between Lakeland and Orlando.
Yeah, I bet.
If there's no traffic, that traffic in that area is incredibly unpredictable and bad. When it's bad,
right.
So an hour-long drive can turn into a 3-hour drive very easily.
Right.
You can't have that when you have to be there for a class. So I said, I will be getting a hotel room because I know who I am as a human.
Right.
Like, you're crazy. You go ahead and get a hotel. I want no part of that. I'll be fine. I'm going to drive back and forth.
Cheap.
Starts texting me the other day going,
the same Sarah.
You think we should look into getting a hotel? Maybe I think the prices have gone up, but maybe we could still get a hotel. That sounds like a good idea. I'm like, girl, I already got a hotel. I don't know what you're doing, but I got a hotel already. Can I stay on the couch?
Just when we have an early class.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah, we definitely we stay at my friend's place when we come down to Orlando. But it's only because we have the dog, you know. But I agree. Even if it's only an hour away, it's nice to just not have to worry about that, especially if you're teaching a class. You know. I'm cheap too. Yeah. It's not right there.
So what
I like both your crazy.
I came with her and she was going to RV it. that would mean a week before she'd be like, "Hey, how's that hotel looking?"
No, no.
What's this space?
Yeah. I don't know if we'll have the studio up by the time you're up here, Sarah, but hopefully we'll be getting somewhere with it.
Yeah.
We ordered stuff for. It's right in my backyard, my studio. I wish it was daylight out. I could show you. It has a roof. It has a roof and it has sides, but that's about it.
That's a start.
So it's very cold out there right now, is what you're saying.
Yeah, very cold, very cold.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've talked a little bit more about if I was going to move my sewing out there because we decided, well, my husband decided halfway through building it because it was only supposed to be a 1-floor situation. So then he added a second floor to it. So now, so now he's like, well, maybe you could put your sewing on the one end. And I was like, oh, could we build a deck and get like one of those big barn windows that like opens up? And then I have like a nice little deck. He's like, I knew I shouldn't have said anything to you because you're gonna add to it. So
always.
So we'll see.
You open the door, crack. Here comes the Kool-Aid.
Yep. Don't give me any, because then we just ordered. I'm becoming a homesteader, I feel. We just ordered and that's not a bad thing, but we just ordered all these seeds. We just ordered all these seeds because we used to have a decent sized garden when our kids were smaller, but as they got bigger and we were busy with activities and stuff, it's like people don't realize a garden is a lot of work.
It really is.
It's
and
constant.
Yeah. And my mother-in-law, she's retired, so she wants to have a garden, but over at her place she doesn't have like the space. So my mother-in-law, we got the book with like all the seeds and everything. So the other day she was like, I circled some things. If you want to circle some things. So, $250 later of seeds. Yep. Yeah.
Seeds.
Yeah. So we're doing, we got like the heirloom seeds that like are not, we can redo it, but yeah, we'll see how that goes between building the studio and a full-on homesteading garden. I don't know. We'll see how the summer goes.
That'll be all right. Listen,
but hopefully I can. Hopefully I'll get down to you guys at some point this year. I want to see.
We'll get up to you at some point.
Yeah, that would be great. We'll go to Knoebels for some fun, which is better than Hershey Park.
I've never even heard of that.
It's like an old-fashioned amusement park where you pay with individual tickets. Debbie, your granddaughter would love it because it's basically like they have a kiddie area that's like just for little kids, so they have all the little kiddie rides and everything. But then the rest of the park, it's like shaded. It's kind of our Disney, to be really honest. It has more of a Disney feel than what Hershey does, I think, because they've kept a lot of like the old-fashioned stuff, like so yeah, good food.
You don't want to do that. You're gonna have
I'm just
nice people watching.
Yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah, but if you bring your kids up, Sarah, it would be a cool place to take your kids.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, ladies, this was fun. We need to plan it again.
Yes,
for another month.
Thanks for
we
hanging
should do a
with
garnet
us
next time.
Yeah. Let's get the sergers out.
Let's do it. I'm here for it.
I will tell you. So when I did my daughter's Kimmy the other day, I had the serger thread from Wizardry Stitchery. Maybe you can tell me what I should do. They're really fat, like they're really big rolls of thread, and my thread kept getting like stuck. Like it's too tight next to each other. Like I haven't used enough of the thread. So could I use, like if I took like one of the things of thread and put it like on the separate little it's one of those. It'll be okay.
It should be, yeah.
Yep.
Because I have one of those and I was like, oh, maybe I just need to stick like the middle one that keeps getting stuck on everything. Because it like broke the thread like how many times.
Use this, but also still use the thread guide on the serger.
The thread guide on the serger. Okay. Yeah, because I wanted to use the pretty thread, but
and offset the one that's causing the most problem. But also with serger, you only need the big wizardry on your needle threads because those are
Oh,
what you're going to see. Does that make sense?
gotcha.
You
Yeah,
don't
this does make
use
sense.
unless you're going to unless you're exposing your seams.
Oh,
No one's
okay.
going to see that.
Gotcha. Oh, that makes sense. All
So,
right.
and it's the same way if you're using a cover stitch, you only need the needle threads.
Like your needle threads. Oh, okay.
You
I
wanna
don't know if
conserve-
mine.
You want to conserve that wizardry thread.
Yeah, save the pretty thread.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha. Smart. All right. Well, that was my tip for the night. Use my knife.
Yep.
I still, oh my God.
It's all right.
I'm mesmerized.
We failed you.
We
Jenna.
failed you.
That's what happened.
I
We
took
failed.
I took 2 classes with you doing
I
that.
know.
You know?
I just don't know how we did not notice she was not using, it's wild.
Yeah. It's all right.
Just for reference, guys, we were talking with Jenna and she's like, I wonder how it would be if I used the knife. And she just kept saying it. I finally went, what do you mean if you use the knife? She's like, well, my serger has a knife on it, but I always turn it off. I'm like, well, you didn't turn it off when you sewed with. Yeah, I did. I've never had it on. I always turn it off.
I've never turned it on.
You have to have that. Well, why? That's why you use a serger.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I fault Sarah.
Naturally.
Naturally. No, I'm getting better all the time. You guys give me good tips.
That's the number one tip.
Yep.
Sergers are
Awesome.
made with knives for a reason.
Yes.
So there you go. This is the top 2 things you take away from that.
Top 2 things.
Oh,
Yeah. Good. Awesome. Well, we have to find something else to sew for next time. Something easy if we're doing the serger. Let's not go too crazy on me.
You can pick.
You can pick.
Well, no, I want you to. Can you pick, please, Sarah? Because I'll pick something that's way more complicated than what my level is. So,
If you want a good starter, joggers are a great starter.
I would love to do joggers. Send me what pattern we want to do. That's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that.
Because that's really something that I do want to learn a little bit about, like the scaling of, like the mom pouch area. When I made my daughter's pajama pants, like they did fit her fine, but I definitely can see like where, for myself, when I put them on, I was like, oh no, these are too tight in like the thigh area.
Yeah.
Even though
would have been beneficial.
Yeah, even though everything else was like, okay, like, so probably to do a little bit better scaling to learn how to do better with the sizing, like grading it better.
So, and also a lot of times, like with pajama pants, when you make them, they don't really pay attention to like thigh sizing.
Right.
Stuff, but if you measure your thighs, you can then take that measurement and align it to the pattern and go,
Align the pattern.
My waist,
right,
which is typically all they ask you about is your waist for pajama pants.
Right.
My waist is this size, but if I was to line my thigh measurement up to the pattern, my thigh size would be this. And then that's how you know where you would be doing some grading.
Right.
Sizing your grading would be in.
Yeah.
You would want to grade not just in the thigh, but in the crotch. So you would take your waist and grade down, but then you would use that J for your crotch cut of the other side. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah. That makes sense.
Yes. Yeah. That's another reason I like Green Style is because they have thigh measurements. Like on you have thigh measurements, so I know that I have to grade for my thighs. And I actually figured out my own personal crotch curd. And I have a pattern piece.
That's what she said.
And my butt that I use when I make pants because I don't have.
Well, I think like just after doing like even like the Kimmy, like I made it a little oversized because I wanted it to be a little bit bigger. But then I didn't think about it until I made my first one was like my cuffs. I made them the same size as like the rest, and I was like, I'm like floppy, right? Like they're not, you know. But then when I did my daughters, I like scaled those down so that it's tighter. But it's like all stuff that you don't really think about until you're doing it. And I can see after a little while of sewing for yourself, you like just know like, oh, this pattern I'm gonna have to, scale this or
You also get to understand the different pattern makers and where their weaknesses and where their strengths are, because everybody has weaknesses and strengths, right? Everybody has what does really well and what doesn't do so great on your body. Doesn't mean it's wrong with the pattern. It just means that how your body works versus
right.
a pattern maker, right? It's because some pattern makers, even though they are size inclusive, they don't always understand the size that they're including.
Right.
Up in a circle. And that goes both ways. I've seen pattern makers who are really good with plus size patterns. When I try and make something for my daughter, it doesn't fit her right. Like
yeah.
On her. So again, it's just knowing.
Right.
And then you kind of learn the more you do.
Yeah. Like everything else. I'm trying not to beat myself up too much about it. Like I'm trying to remind myself again, like when I first started with bags, I didn't know all the things, right?
Yeah, it's a lot.
And the hardest thing for me with apparel stuff with clothing is it's so much fabric, right? So if I mess it up, I'm like, I just wasted that fabric, And that's what I like the Kimmy, when I cut it out the wrong direction, I was like, oh my God, I only have so much fabric of this. How am I fixing this? Because I'm going to make this darn sweater. I'm not going to throw this fabric away. So then I just like pieced it together and I was like, I'm just going to make it work. So yeah.
And that was me with the bag tonight. I'm going to rip the vinyl. I didn't rip the vinyl though. I'm very impressed with my
There you go.
Here,
good.
We did.
Huh? We did it.
We did.
It looked like it was.
I can't throw it. The bag ripped it. I'm like, I don't see a rip. I'm not gonna fight her on it, but I don't see a rip.
But yeah, send me the jogger pattern because I would love to make a pair of joggers.
Yeah, I'll send you. I want to look. I want to try a new one.
Okay. Sounds good.
Look. See what we got.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and whatever time works best for you guys, because again, I'm an empty nester with a pup and my husband's second shift. So as long as I don't have anything going on, it doesn't matter if it's like morning or evening, really.
Okay. See, she was like early. She was like, what about 11:30? I'm like, she can handle 11:30.
I can do 11:30.
11:30.
I can do 10.
Well, and then that was my fault because then I said, oh, I remembered you saying like, oh, Debbie's not a morning person. And then I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have our live on Thursday night. And then you were like, what time did you tell people we were doing
I know, I was like, wait, night. I thought we were gonna do it in the morning.
Oh crap. Well, we're doing it at 5:30.
Yeah, I was like, whatever, it's night. You said night, let's roll with night. Like we didn't tell anybody any different.
Yeah, we hadn't really announced anything. Yeah. So very good. But yeah, let me know next month if we want to do something next month towards the end of the month or whatever.
Okay.
Sounds
fun.
Yeah, after OSQEs because we're going to be.
Yes, and have a great time. I hope you do great. I hope your classes are great. And do you guys have a booth too, or just your teaching? You have a booth too. So
booth and
good luck.
Classes and a make and take and all of the things.
Oh, good luck. Look at Debbie. It'll be amazing. You'll do great. All right. Well, I love you guys.
I put this tag on. Don't forget to put your tag on.
Did you forget your tag?
Oh, you forgot your tag.
Interior pocket.
Darn it.
I had a cute one too. It said I made this bitch.
Can I sew that onto my daughter? Just kidding, Autumn. Love you. Okay.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching.
No.
You just have to meet the two of you.
It's an unspoken
situation.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Repeat and repeat.
Yeah.
All right. Love you.
Bye everybody.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. Bye.
See you later.
How do I?